streaming? Is this working? Am I online? I'm not online. I am online. But is anyone watching? I'm live. 0 people watching. Hey, what's up, 0 people? That's a lot of comments for 0 people watching. So, I guess by now, most of you have probably seen that I was kidnapped last night by Team Rocket. So, I'm back. I'm safe. I'm back in the apartment. I haven't changed yet, clearly. But I just wanted to fill you guys in on what's been going on. Hi, everyone. This chat is crazy. So I'm just going to say hi, because it looks like that's what all of you are saying. So let's just, let's run through the events of the last, 12 hours or so. It started on the Silph Road, right? Dromps wanted me to announce this big update that they had coming out. And, well, that didn't happen because Team Rocket hijacked the whole thing. So, if you go to the Silph Road homepage today, I noticed this last night when I was shooting the video, Team Rocket has taken over. And if you look at the Nest Atlas, lots of Team Rocket ads in between Nest reports. They're really just trying to recruit people, right? Why does it always default to here? See, there you go. Team Rocket ads, Team Rocket ads. So on the Silph Road subreddit, here's a rundown of what's been going on. Dromps was kidnapped and taken to an island off the coast of Brazil. And he left this message as a nest report. Definitely a cluster nest. SOS to anyone who finds this message. So he and Marco got on a boat and they were rowing towards the mainland, right? So if you found this lighthouse, it was there on the island that they were on, and you can get into this Team Rocket intranet site, which is disabled now because Team Rocket locked us out. But getting into that site would lead you to this message. Dromps had another message, found a small boat hidden in brush, and they're heading straight towards the mainland. So there you could find this research facility, which again takes you to some Team Rocket stuff, also shut down. By the way, for anyone who's just joining, I'm filling everyone in on what's been going on over the last few hours with the whole Team Rocket takeover on the Silph Road and my kidnapping. So from there, Dromps and Marco were intercepted, and there was a message left at a new nest report, a Persian nest from Giovanni, the head of Team Rocket, who said that he took the executives to the Pole of Cold. I don't know. I thought North Pole, South Pole. But apparently, there's 2 places in the Republic of Sakha in Siberia. They are, I'm not even going to pronounce these right, Verkhoyansk. Is that close? And Oymyakon. Also probably not close at all. So anyway, again, finding this area. Oh, that was this one, right? We talked about that. You can get in there, and there was some code there. And this is actually where I was being held as well. So Dromps had this update once people got in and figured out what was going on. Kept in an underground facility, under lock and key, so cold, but no vipers, so hey. Grunts found crate of supplies, celebrated too hard, fell asleep, lifted grunt keys, spotted Nick in compound, that's me. I was being coerced to work on unspeakable science, it's true. They were trying to get me to work on some Team Rocket science. So anyway, we left together, headed to the airport. I got to LAX. Cassie was worried. She's good now. She's just playing Call of Duty. Not worried anymore. And Dromps said, must return to NYC and defeat Giovanni. Meet us in NYC. Bring backup. Save our Silph. So that's what we're doing. right? There's all this code, and there was a hangar. A hangar found was the next bit here in Johannesburg, South Africa. Again, more Team Rocket stuff. Shut down now. Third facility, yes. And then here's the final transmission from Dromps. Marco and I are stowed in the bay of a cargo plane. Destination, not New York. We thought we were on the flight heading LaGuardia, but we refueled in Yemen and are bearing south. Hopefully Nick hopped on the right flight. I did. I'm here. So this is how they ended up in Joburg. More later. Encryption required because Rocket is aware of your help on the subreddit and illicit access to their intranet portals. Good work. Wish us luck. Expect a message if all goes well. Clear your schedule. We'll need all available Pokemon trainers when we take on Giovanni together at Silph HQ. Silph HQ is, well, it's in Manhattan somewhere. So I'm not really sure exactly where, but we're going to go try to find it right now. Here's the plane. It looks like this is the plane that Dromps and Marco are on. So they're not quite there yet. But they're headed straight towards... Where am I? There it is. Manhattan. God, there's a ton of nests. It's like Southern California. So anyway, that's what's going on right now. We're kind of just waiting to see where Dromps ends up. And... hopefully he makes it there okay. Something's going on with Giovanni. So I hope everyone's prepared to help out with that. So as we wait for this flight to land, let's see what's going on. What's up? What's going on in the chat? Team Rocket, Team Rocket, Team Rocket. Brainwashed by Team Rocket. I'm okay. I think I'm okay. Dromps found a Mewtwo. Team Rocket, Team Rocket, Team Rocket, Team Rocket. There's a lot of Team Rocket in the chat. You guys all join? Is that what happened? So let's see. I'm just kind of following along here on this thread, right? Trying to figure out what's been going on. Newest update. Nick is alive and safe at home live streaming with us. That was quick. New encryption here. Okay. Meowth. Submitted by Marco Seppi. A Silph admin. Alright. We got something here. And I have no idea how to decrypt this. Anyone got any ideas? I'm going to put this link in the description so you can go check it out if you'd like to help decrypt it. I'm sure plenty of people are working on it, but it's there, maybe. All changes saved. You guys see that link in the description? Go check it out. And wow, super chat. Thank you. Thank you to everyone who's donated. Alfonso Little, UBP Ghoul, 2 Point Infinity, Adam Peck. Really appreciate it, guys. I'm not really sure how this whole YouTube live stream thing works, but thanks for being here with me. Kui Lee, also, thank you. Lei? This chat is going like way too fast for me to even keep up right now. That was another super chat. Thank you, whoever that was. Everyone spam Team Rocket. They kind of already are. So I'm just going to keep following along. Is this plane making moves? It looks like it's getting closer. Hopefully Dromps will land soon, and we can figure out what this is. Alright. Are there any comments on this? The last one was a Caesar shift. I'll try that, even though I'm sure everyone else is too. I'm glad someone's trying, because I honestly have no idea how to decrypt this. am I doing? Right now, I'm trying to help save the world from Team Rocket. And I'm hoping that a lot of you guys can help us out with that. What'd you guys think of the video today? It was good, right? I edited that from my captivity in Siberia. It's pretty crazy. Surprised they had like Premiere and everything, but it worked out. They forced me to do it. It was part of the, trying to get the word out. They kind of hijacked the channel, trying to recruit people to the Silph Road. Any updates here? Here is the cipher. Edgar Allan Poe Society. What? Was this a clue? Few persons can be made to believe. It's not quite an easy thing to invent a method of secret writing which will baffle investigation. Yet it may be roundly asserted that human ingenuity cannot concoct a cipher which human ingenuity cannot resolve. Brilliant, Edgar. So it looks like this is maybe... it could have something to do with decrypting this message. It's tough. It's a tough one. No updates here. I'm a big fan of Avatar and just found out that Dante Bosco is my cousin. Yeah, Dante, he's on the channel once in a while. He is actually, he's an actor. I used to work with him on his channel quite a bit before this channel blew up. So that's where I did a little bit of my YouTube practice, I guess. What's going on? Mystic. Is this plane moving? Dromps, are you getting closer? I'm just gonna message him right now. Dromps, are you safe? Are you safe? Stream wants to know. I don't know if he's gonna get that message, but I'm trying. Man, I don't know how to keep up with this chat at all. So I'm sorry if I'm missing your messages, but again, thank you for all these super chats. Dark Lord 20 Gaming, Rachel, David Dunham, Yami Wildfire, Mad Angel, Simon, Christopher, UBP again, DeAndre, 2 Point Infinity again. Let's see. Danny Lewis, Omegatron, Mike Taylor. Slow the chat down, bro. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that, but I appreciate it. What up, MC? Yo, Nick, again. What's up, Nick? You guys remember Nick from What Up, MC? He sent me some Ditto footage when Ditto was first released. So shout out to him. Check out his channel. My theory is Niantic reached out to the Silph Road and Nick to build hype for a Team Rocket update in Pokemon Go. I don't know if Niantic really wants to talk to me, to be honest. Larry Lacrone, I know you're traveling internationally. Do you have any plans traveling around the U.S.? Hint, hint, come visit the Washington State. Actually, I do have plans to come up to Washington. It's not until September that these plans are happening, but I'll be up there at the Gorge, the Columbia River Gorge, for ABGT 250. So shout out to any Above and Beyond fans in the chat right now. I'll be there. I've also been to Seattle, and I like Seattle. Rocket Management. Hey Nick, just want to say hello from the team. Hey Rocket Management, please don't kidnap me again. Thanks. Nick, will we need to go to NYC to free Silph? Here's what I'm thinking. Dromps is on his way there. You can see the plane right here. Well, you can't see the plane because it's behind me. There you go. Oh, the plane moved. They're getting closer. So here's the plane. This is Dromps and Marco riding in coach. Not bad. Oh, and Dromps messaged me back. All right. I got a message from Dromps right here. From the plane, I guess he's safe, riding in coach. Probably got that, what's the Wi-Fi? Boingo? I don't know. The plane Wi-Fi. As safe as you can be, this is the message from Dromps, by the way. As safe as you can be when you're about to come up against Giovanni himself and his super Pokemon science. The flight didn't have Dr. Pepper either, so, man. So he's on his way, and apparently Giovanni is waiting at Silph HQ. You guys have any questions for Dromps? I'll try to read them in the chat and ask him. So much going on in chat. No Dr. Pepper. I know, it's a bummer, right? Thanks again to all these super chats. You guys are awesome. Times Square. Someone said Times Square. Please speak a little bit louder. Should I turn up the mic? Am I good on volume? I'll turn it up a little. Am I better now? Should I just get closer? Isn't Silph HQ in Saffron City? I guess that's like their Kanto branch, probably. The US branch is in Manhattan with Dromps. Yep, turn it up. Yeah. Am I good now? It's pretty much all the way up. I don't have sensitivity settings on the mic, but I'm all the way up. Closer? Closer? Is this better? Should I just have my mouth on it? Don't. Shouldn't have said that. Volume's good? Okay. So this plane is, it's heading towards Manhattan. And if you're just joining, this is what's going on. Dromps, the entire Silph Nest Atlas, their whole network was hijacked by Team Rocket today. I was kidnapped. I am safely back in New York, luckily. And we're waiting for this plane to land, I'm assuming at LaGuardia, because that's what Dromps said earlier, and I don't honestly know where LaGuardia is. Here's JFK. Is LaGuardia up here? Where's LaGuardia? Someone help me out. The chat is flying. Yeah, I know, man. Too loud? Someone said too loud now? All right, so we're just waiting for Dromps to get here. We're gonna keep watching this plane. Apparently Giovanni's waiting for him, and I'm a little nervous. Oh, he's getting closer. I think at the next update of this plane's location, he should be in New York. Let's see if there's an update on this cryptic message. Not Caesar this time. Doesn't look like anyone. Is this? No, this is the old one. So right now what we're trying to do is decrypt this message. The link is in the description if you want to check it out. I'll also put the link to this whole Reddit thread. Full Reddit thread of today's events. There you go. That should hopefully be in the description too. If it's not, let me know. Multiple people let me know, because odds are I'm not going to see it if one person says it. Wow, 8,000 people. Thanks for watching, guys. This is my first live stream, so. LaGuardia is on, wait, someone said it. LaGuardia is north of JFK. Oh, here's the plane. They're almost there. Is it here-ish? Here it is. So it seems like that's where they're headed. The plane's right here. The airport's here. Yeah, they're almost there. What's happening, please? I see a lot of what's happening. So let me break it down one more time real quick. Team Rocket took over the Silph Road today. They kidnapped me earlier today, forced me to put up that video. Sorry if anyone got mad. That was Team Rocket who like typed up the title and everything. So don't get mad at me. It was Team Rocket. They took over the Silph Road and they're trying to use the Nest Atlas for some kind of, Team Rocket-y plans, because that's what they do. To be honest, they're probably not going to get away with it because they've been beaten by 10-year-olds many times in the past. But Dromps was kidnapped. The Silph executives were kidnapped. Dromps and Marco are on this plane right here, which is, again, behind my video. They're on this plane right here, headed towards LaGuardia. And from their most recent communication, we know that Giovanni, the leader of Team Rocket, is waiting for them at Silph HQ somewhere here in Manhattan. So that's what's going on. Laggy live stream? Am I lagging that bad? This is my first one, so thanks for bearing with me. I'll go through these super chats here one more time. Where are we? Mario Hernandez. Can you shout out my daughters Veronica and Sophia? Shout out Veronica and Sophia. Thanks for watching. Heavy Photon. Australian meetup in Melbourne would be great. Love your work, man. I'm trying to make it to Melbourne. So here's the thing. I booked my flight to Sydney, and it's connecting through Melbourne. I got to say it like that, right? That's how you say it if you're from Australia. And I'm thinking I might just miss that connection and hang out there a couple days and then make it up to Sydney before my flight to New Zealand and then hang out in Sydney when I come back from New Zealand. So I'll get 3 cities in that way. I'll get Melbourne, Auckland, a little more of New Zealand, hopefully, and then Sydney. Because someone told me that you got to see Melbourne and Sydney. Melbourne. Alfonso, I think it would be great if you do a tour and play Pokemon with trainers in different cities. Chicago squad first. Mystic 7's out there today, man. Did you go to his meetup? I do want to tour around the U.S. I've actually never been to Chicago. I've been to the Chicago suburbs, but never to Chicago proper. I keep watching this plane. Can you guys see that? Yeah, that's good. Queen Tears MSP. If y'all sub to me, I'll be 7K. Go check that channel out. Hey Nick, love your vids. I wish I would bump into you on the Pike one day. It'll happen. I'm out there. Alex Andrews, sorry, can you guys hear that? Like police and race cars? Trumps are plain stuck. For those of us who are no good at code breaking, how can we fight against Team Rocket right now? I'm not sure, honestly. But from Dromps' latest communication, here's what he said here. Wish us luck. We'll try to hop on a plane to NYC when we land. They've done that. They're almost in New York now. Expect a message if all goes well. Clear your schedule. We'll need all available Pokemon trainers when we take on Giovanni together at Silph HQ. Save our Silph. So if you want to help out, I think maybe try to get on the Nest Atlas here to Manhattan. And once we figure out what exactly is going on at Silph HQ and where that is, maybe we'll be able to get something done here. Will you be restocking pins soon? That's a great question. I actually... Give me 1 second. Okay, check this out. We actually just got the most recent batch of Trainer Tips pins, but I'm not going to put them up yet because I've been getting quite a few emails from people saying that they didn't receive their pins from the last batch when they ordered, and we shipped pins to everyone who we actually got an order for. So there were kind of like some problems with the storefront when we were selling the pins. Someone somehow managed to order -4 pins. So things got messed up there. So if you ordered a pin from the last batch and you haven't gotten it yet, send me an email. The email is on the channel about page. we'll make sure that we go through, find your order, and get a pin shipped out to you. So if you haven't gotten your pin yet, it's probably because we had a ton of issues with the storefront when that was happening. But we are going to have these new pins coming out soon once we get all those previous orders taken care of. Check these out. They're nice, right? Team colors. I'm sure you could see that. I gotta make sure that they look good. Trainer tips, team color pins coming soon. Stay tuned for that. I'll make an announcement whenever. I'll make an announcement ahead of time. I'll give you guys like a week to save up your allowance or whatever you need to do. But in the meantime, again, if you ordered a pin from the last batch and didn't receive it, just send me an email and I'll make sure we get that taken care of before we start selling these ones. And we're actually going to do that through a different site. I think we're going to set up like Etsy or something, since we had problems with the last site that we were using to sell the pins. So pins coming soon. Rohan Malcolm, thank you for the donation. Rocket Management. Hey. Oh, it's a new clothing company. I thought you were one of the guys who kidnapped me. So shout out Rocket Management. Not one of the guys who kidnapped me. Matt Erickson. Have you heard from PR at Niantic? Actually, here's the thing. That PR email address that Niantic gave me didn't go anywhere. I sent them an email and I got a response saying that it was undeliverable, that email address either doesn't exist or didn't want to hear from me. So Niantic does not want to talk to me. So if we could get like a hashtag going, like talk to trainer tips, if everyone could just tweet talk to trainer tips at Niantic right now, that would be great, because I would like to talk to them, but clearly they don't want to talk to me. Freedom Pup Gaming, this is getting me kind of hyped. I'm glad to hear it, man. Learned a lot from your channel. I try. Joshua Wisebroad Torres, will you be restocking pins soon? Oh, I just answered that. Yes, pins coming soon. Oh, I got a British donation. What's the exchange rate right now? The pound is getting weaker, isn't it? Brexit. Great content, bro. Keep it up from Lichfield, UK. Shout out Lichfield, UK. Have no idea where that is, other than somewhere in the UK. And I intend to make it over there at some point, eventually. Jacob, thank you for the donation. Oh, Jacob Guzman, thank you for the donation. Jacob Easter, you should shout out, I don't know what this is, pivx.org. Well, there's your $2 shout out. I'm not sure what that is, to be honest. I could be shouting out something awful. Dangerous stuff. Alright, we're still waiting for this plane to land. Connor, thank you for the Canadian donation. Is the Canadian dollar stronger than the US dollar? I don't think so. They're close now, though, aren't they? Mike Taylor, that was me, my bad. Just wanted -4 pins. That's cool. If you could just like ship your pins to me, the PO box is not in the description of this, but you know, it's on the about page. If you could just get those -4 pins back to me, that would be great. The Dark Lord 20 Gaming, will you broadcast soon? Would like to play sometime? Well, I'm broadcasting right now, but I think you're talking about League. And I probably will start streaming League pretty soon. But again, like I said, that's probably going to be on Twitch that I'm going to do that. I'm going to try to keep the Pokemon related stuff here. I might do like Pokemon dual streaming here on the channel once in a while. I actually just ordered a capture card today so that I can finish the whole streaming setup. So that I could like, you know, connect the phone and you guys can see what I'm doing on my phone. Reversal just messaged me. I'm in the chat. Feel free to mod me. Rev, you act like I've streamed before. How do I do that? Can you just, I'll just reply right here. How do I do that? Shout out to Reversal, by the way, who is apparently in the chat, buried. Alright, let's keep going. I'm reading through the super comments right now because the regular chat is going way too fast. Click my name if you find it, Rev says. Alright, Rev, start spamming. Oh, I saw him. Where is he? Where'd he go? Oh god, I lost him. Reversal. Come on, I saw you. I can't find you now. Reversal, where are you? How long ago did you say that? Reversal, hey, okay, I'm getting closer. People are mentioning reversal. There you are. Click my name in the chat. I clicked it. Add moderator. Done. Reversal is now a moderator. What's up, dude? You been following along with this Team Rocket business? Alright. So again, can you guys see this? I keep forgetting where my thing is. So here's the plane. We're waiting for this plane to land at LaGuardia so that Dromps and Marco can get back to Silph HQ, where Giovanni, the leader of Team Rocket, is waiting for them. And they need our help at that point. I'm not sure exactly how, but stay ready. Head over to the Silph Roads Nest Atlas and be ready. Just be waiting in Manhattan, I'm thinking, is probably the best bet at this point. Now, back to these comments. Jacob Guzman. You need to come to the Perfect League tournaments held in California. They're around your area, and the community wants to see you. The Perfect League tournaments, is that League of Legends, or is that like Pokemon Go tournaments? Does the League community know who I am? My viewer count is over 9,000. It's crazy. Alright, Rev says, put on slow mode. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that, Rev. Slow mode, slow mode. Stream settings, stream options. No. The live dashboard. Rev, I need more help than that. Enable slow mode. Got it. Alright, I'm slowing you guys down. 1 message per 30 seconds. Done. Whew. You're a lifesaver, Rev. This plane hasn't moved in a while. Dromps, are you okay? Ronald Gomez, it's going to take me an hour to get to Manhattan. When should I leave? I mean, you can just head on the Silph Road Nest Atlas, and you'll be there instantly. Alex Andrews, where do we email if we didn't get a pin? It's not in the description, it's on the About page. If you go to the About page, it's there. Just click on like Show Business Email and send an email about the pin. Again, if you didn't get a pin that you ordered from the last batch, send me an email to the email that's on the channel About page and let me know. Give me like your order number, and I'll, yeah, if you have like if you got an order confirmation, you can just forward that to me, and then we'll go through and make sure we get that sent out to you. Because again, we did have problems with the storefront, the site that we were using, and didn't get, a lot of those orders didn't make it all the way through to us. So that's what's going on there. Glenn Miller, thank you for the donation. Sarvesh Agarwal, what is that currency? Is that rupees? Is that? Nice. Thank you. Alfonso Little, talk to Trainer Tips. That's the hashtag, guys, if you missed that. Niantic's PR email got returned to sender. They don't want to talk to me. The PR email address that they gave me apparently is not a functional email address. So use the hashtag talk to Trainer Tips. Tweet it at Niantic. Let's try to get an interview. Let's try to find out what's really going on. I don't know. It might work. It might not. Probably not, to be honest, but I kind of just want to annoy them once in a while because they gave me a fake email address. Dang, $100. No, that's Mexican dollars. 100 pesos. Carlos Leonardo Rodriguez Gonzalez. Gracias, amigo. Simon X07. I'd love to hang out and show you about the UK. And man, if I ever make it up there, of course I'll let you guys know before that happens. Josh B, shout out to Kiba and Raven. Liziad, DKK, what is that? What's the Denmark currency? Krone something? Starts with a K, right? Cronuts? Have you ever had a cronut? Pretty good. This is better done than any event Niantic have done. I mean, hey, shout out to the Silph Road. They really know, they know what they're doing, clearly. Second League of Legends channel, maybe. I'm honestly not good enough at League of Legends. I'm not confident enough in myself, at my league skills, to really make a channel for it. So it's more like I'll just stream for the people who want to watch because it's me, not for the people who want to watch because they want to see like great gameplay. I'm not even ranked this season because I haven't had a ton of time to play, but I ended last season like Silver 3, so I'm not like a great player by any means. I'm pretty average, I think. Randy Hobbs, I would like a pin. Sorry you never got my mail. Yeah, like I said, if you ordered a pin from the last batch and didn't get it, send an email to me, to the email in the About section on the channel page. I gotta get through these comments faster. Tom just joined stream. What's this Team Rocket biz? Basically, check out the link in the description. There's a full Reddit thread, which I should actually check in on. This is the thread that we're looking at. Nope, no updates here. Team Rocket hijacked the Silph Road, and basically they're trying to use the Nest Atlas to do some crazy Team Rocket shenanigans, right? So we're waiting for this plane to get to LaGuardia so Dromps and Marco can make it back to Silph HQ, and apparently they need our help because Giovanni, the leader of Team Rocket, is waiting for them. Female Mr. Mime, where's Juan? He's in New York City, so maybe he'll be helping out too. Adi, hugs from Romania, thank you. David Dunham, break from level 39 hunting, love your channel. You guys are crazy. These level 39s, level 40s. Reversal is insane. The amount of grinding you guys put into this game it's inspirational. James Sexton, can you upload this live stream as a video? Yeah, I will. I'm pretty sure it should save automatically to the channel afterwards, so people will be able to watch it and follow along with the events of the day that Team Rocket tried to take over the Silph Road. They haven't succeeded yet, and hopefully they won't, if we can all help. Mystical, what's up, Nick? Love your videos, bro. Any shinies? Not yet. Not yet, man. I'm just kind of taking it slow. Just gonna, go with the flow. Connor, clone unknown. Not sure what that means, but thanks for the donation. Tiny B. Hey, Nick, just wanted to say hi to you and Cassie. She's really focused on it. Are you still playing Prop Hunt? We've been playing Prop Hunt. Have you guys heard of this? It's in Modern Warfare Remastered. Prop Hunt, it's like a special game mode this weekend where one team is actual props, like the barrels, the crates. You could be like a tree, a lamp, a bucket, the things that you see on the map in Call of Duty, and you have 30 seconds to go hide, and the other team has to find you and shoot you as a prop. And we've been playing so much. It's crazy how fun it is. She looks kind of frustrated though. How you doing over there?
It's a new map.
It's a new map?
Yeah.
Nice. So I would love to stream that, but again, I don't have the capture card yet. Someone said description doesn't update while watching, so I guess that, hey, I guess you're not getting the description. So head over to the Silph Road subreddit, and the threads are all there. Sorry about that, guys. I had no idea. It says all changes saved up here. Like I said, first live stream here. A Buscando Pokemon from Luzu, or Luthu, if you're from España. What's up, man? Thanks for hanging out, watching the stream. We're gonna go get that ramen soon, I promise. Next time I make it up there. I got a couple things to do on that side of LA. I'm supposed to meet up with Adam22 at some point too. Shout out to No Jumper. Jacob, thank you. Ashley, thank you. McCormick97, digging the live chat. Keep them coming. Do you think a double XP event is coming Easter? See, in my opinion, an Easter event is probably going to have something to do with eggs. It just seems appropriate. maybe like half distance eggs or like a free incubator a day type thing again. I don't know. It could have XP, but I think eggs is a definite possibility for an Easter event. New Age Reform Act 2012. Thank you for the donation. Blockish Chunk, big fan here. Starting a semi-Pokemon channel, gaming channel. Any tips? My biggest tip, honestly, dude, is just stick with it. Just work hard, and you know, the success will come. I'm so behind on these comments, but you know, in that on that same train of thought, it might not pay off immediately, but if you honestly work hard, eventually someone will notice it. So just get at it, put in the work. Mark Dyer, 20 YouTube subscribers. I'll give away $200. That may or may not be true. Justin Gage just wanted to contribute. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Peter Rodriguez, shout out from NYC. Shout out to NYC. We're waiting there. Galen O'Neill, much love from Challenger Official Music in Sacramento. Video game music for all my fellow electronic music fans. Check it out. Hey, man, if you want to send some music, send it over to my business email. I'll check it out. Maybe we can get it in a video. Refresh the page, Nick, says Kui. How do I reversal? How do I update? How do I update the description, Rev? I'm not going to see your chat, so you know where to reach me. Miguel, hey Nick, love your channel. Keep it up. Come to Austin. Thank you, man. Is this plane not moving? Still waiting on Dromps. Javier, greetings from a Peruvian in Wisconsin. Shout out to Wisconsin. Ben Tim 1. You know, I've actually been to Wisconsin, believe it or not. I've been to Green Bay. I took a tour of Lambeau Field. Lusu Games is here too. Yes, he is. Mega Tank EX, thank you. Just edit the description. It'll automatically update. Rev says it'll automatically update. You guys seen those links in the description? RJ and Charlene. Hi, Nick. We're both big fans. Hope to meet you someday. To everyone watching, please consider checking out our channel. We're lifestyle vloggers and just started vlogging. If you like what you see, please consider subscribing. Check them out, RJ and Charlene. And thanks for watching. Jesper Vanderka. Amazing channel. I wish the weather in Sweden was as good as California. It is nice, man. It's been really nice recently. Come to Wellington, New Zealand. I don't know if I have enough time. The thing with these like international trips is they're never long enough. I honestly need to spend like 2 weeks per city to really get the full experience. Tyler Clary, Simon X07, Clutch 978. Thank you guys so much. Salt Guy, Ray Portillo, Christopher Massa, Chris Smith, Amber Marie, New Age Reform Act, Berserk Broadcasting. Hey Nick, do you plan on doing any more of those real world gym shots? Yeah, I probably will. It was kind of fun, but it was difficult to make it look good. I'm sure you guys maybe some of you probably noticed that I had to shoot it between two pillars to not make it look awkward when half the Pokemon is cut off, because you know when you're looking at the screen, half the Pokemon is cut off. So it's kind of harder to set up those shots to make them look real enough that I'm okay with them. But it was fun, so I'll definitely be trying to do that again. Randy Hobbs, Amber Marie Pitt, SJ Sharks. Thank you guys so much. Thank you everyone for all these donations. It's amazing that you guys are willing to do that. So I appreciate it. AD and Boogie, best front court duo, I'll say. Can we get a recap of everything for new watchers? Basically, Team Rocket has taken over the Silph Road. That's what's been going on all day. They kidnapped me earlier, forced me to update that video. Oh, we have an update here. Okay. So I'll update you guys with the newest update. How's that? This seems to be the best decryption so far of this message. This was the decrypted or encrypted message that we got. Learn more about Giovanni's Silph HQ, but we were something still working on this decryption, I guess. Rocket has set up facilities, weapons, and plans. Only scratched the surface around the world, wanting super breeds of Pokemon. today. Intent on the world with his unstoppable. Giovanni aims to rocket labs. Have been working Pokemon. Scientists led weaponizing Pokemon abilities on distilling out combat. We don't know what lies for use in aggression and Silph executive suite. Waiting for something and seen in the Johannesburg, but this message is still half encrypted, so bear with me. We anticipate a mass Silph HQ from Team Rocket. We need required to regain SIRS. We're bringing a few. Your skills, travels from the warehouse. You're the Pokemon we nice knows. You'll give them welcome. They were heading there 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Better home than we're Silph HQ. We're storming Times Square. The RNG. Back what's ours. Melf. The Melf Road. Okay, so from that, the main thing I got from that is Giovanni's working on some stuff. He's taken over Silph HQ. Drumps is on the way there. And we have a time now. 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And it says we're storming Times Square. 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We're storming Times Square. It's 6:42 right now. Am I behind? What's going on? It's 9:42 Eastern Time. Dromps, what's happening? Your plane hasn't moved in a while. That is the latest update, though. So Times Square is where it's going down, I guess. Which I believe is 7th and 46th. It's like right here, right? Is this Times Square? The W Times Square Hotel, yeah. So I guess this is where it's going down. If you want to hang out and wait, head over to the Silph Nest Atlas. That's the latest transmission from Dromps and Marco of the Silph. Now, what's going on here? People in chat keep talking about a Mewtwo by the plane, Rev says. It looks like someone reported a Mewtwo nest there. Who's that from? There's been a lot of interesting reports today with everything that's going on. So this may or may not be legit. Am I good? Is it loading? There we go. So here's the thing. I don't see any of these from Dromps or Giovanni, who are two people we know are confirmed to be doing stuff here. Trainer Tips, hi, what's up? Yeah. So I'm gonna say that's not legit. That's not part of what's actually going on. But shout out to everyone who reported that nest, I guess. William, does this mean that Pokemon Go got a reality check and legendaries have been discovered by Team Rocket? I'm not sure what it means, to be honest. And another William, currently visiting Japan. Thanks for making my bullet train ride go by even faster. Shout out to William in Japan. Cameron Kalegi, decrypted. Check the paste bin. Yep. Is it fully decrypted? Not quite. That's the one we read earlier. Ludo Clack, I do Pogo Vlogs in Vancouver. When you come up, we should collab. Yeah, man. I'll let you know. I'll let you guys know when I'm headed up that way. Vancouver, Washington, by the way. Tyler Clary, thank you. Ian Quinn, thank you. Do you think we will be able to buy and sell Pokemon instead of trading? I really don't think so. That kind of, I don't know. I feel like that makes them into even more commodities than they already are, in the sense that you're just like farming and transferring them. So probably not likely. That's never really been a thing in the Pokemon series, in the show. So trading, not buying. I'm sure there's going to be Pokemon black markets though, right? I mean, that's kind of what Team Rocket's doing anyway. This is probably the longest I've ever talked straight in my life. Live streaming is weird like that. Mike, my daughter and I love your content. Shout out to CC Mud, please. Definitely come to Chicago. Shout out to CC Mud. Phoenix Gaming. Grant Tyler. Who else is in here? Josh Courtney. My daughter was genuinely worried you were taken in the Team Rocket and insisted we go to the Pike and save you. We live in Kentucky. Hey, Willow, I'm okay, but I appreciate your concern. I'm okay now. Dromps rescued me from the Team Rocket research facility in Siberia, where they were holding me. Ian Whitaker, cool to see you showing how nice LBC is. See you around the lighthouse. It is nice, man, it is. Javier, do you think Niantic could add a way to bring your Pokemon and be able to take a picture of it in any place you like? You know what? That's actually something that I've wanted for this game for so long. Because I really do like taking pictures in AR mode, but a lot of times I just forget. Or, you know, you run into a rare Pokemon in, like, the middle of nowhere. Which I know doesn't happen for a lot of you. But occasionally it happens for me, and it's just not a good place for taking a picture. And you can always, like, start the encounter and, like, walk somewhere where you can find a good view, but sometimes it would be cool to just, you know, see a nice scene and let your Pokemon out so you can take a picture of it. I think it would be fun. David Weigert, thank you for the donation. Team Sorcery, thank you as well. Scrolling on the plane, there's Mewtwo. We did see that. Connor says, Clone Unknown is my go name. Shout out to Connor. What happened to Mystic Seven's channel? I don't know. What happened to it? Last I heard, he was in Chicago and had a meetup today. Jerry Robinson, come back to SF. I'm sure I will eventually. My sister still lives up there. Bannerman of Hyrule. Whoa, dude, $100 donation. Thank you so much. I feel like sending the highest donation so far. Well, you definitely have. Oh, I'm sorry. That says Beanerman of Hyrule. Sorry if I offended you by not getting your name right. And sorry if I offended anyone else by reading your name correctly. But again, thank you, dude, for the donation. That's awesome. Russell, thank you. The Pokemon Evolutionaries, thank you as well. I do Pokemon TCG here on YouTube. 1 away from filling the Johto decks. That's crazy. I'm 1 away from my gold medal, which, if you're familiar, means I've caught 69 Johto Pokemon. Team Sorcery, again, scrolling on the plane, there's Mewtwo. Daisy Moore, thank you. Jonathan Miller, there's a 149 and 150 sitting near the plane. Yep. Yes, there are, but those are just, you know, that's people's reports that they've added here, right? Where am I? Here I am. Dromps, why isn't your plane moving? I'm going to refresh this. Did I miss something? Nope, we're still here at this latest encryption. Dromps, I'm gonna call Dromps right now. Not call. I'm gonna message him. Hey man, looks like your plane well, is stuck. Y'all good? Why did this just refresh? What happened? Something's going on with the Nest Atlas right now. Is this it? It's slow. Are all of you guys on the Nest Atlas right now? Are we going to crash it like the old days? We're going to bring the Nest Atlas down. Let's see. Drumps is alive, you guys. He's good. Better decryption. All right, so I'm trying to keep up with chat. Here's the thing. I only have one monitor right now, and I have the chat like in a small window off to the side. It's like a wide monitor. So this, what you're seeing on the stream here, is like 2/3 of my monitor, and then I'm using the other like third of it. It might even be like a quarter. It's a small part of the monitor where I have the chat, so it's hard to read through this all at once. Lily Bear, can you only see the plane on a computer because it's not showing up on my phone? Tell Cassie I love her. Hey, Lily Bear loves you. Are you mad at your game? She's still playing Call of Duty. Grant Tyler, thanks for the donation, man. I appreciate it. The plane moved. Someone said the plane moved. Let's wait for it to load. Man, this is loading really slow for me. Wow, this chat is going so fast. Thank you guys, everyone, for tuning in. Almost 10,000 people watching, and I've been doing this for an hour. Oh, the plane did move. Okay, so here's the plane. It looks like Dromps and Marco have pretty much landed at LaGuardia. So hopefully they'll make it up to Silph HQ soon. So for those of you just joining in or who might not be up to speed, Team Rocket is waiting at Silph HQ. And we're storming Times Square, apparently, is what Trump says. So if you want to be ready, if you want to be waiting there, I think probably getting onto the Nest Atlas is your best bet. Hopefully we don't crash it, honestly. So Times Square, I'm not exactly sure what's going on. Nick, if you had the option to join Team Rocket, would you? The honest answer is probably not. I'm just, for one thing, it seems like they only ever get to use Coughing and Rattata and Arbok and Zubat. And, I like my freedom. I like being able to choose which Pokemon I use. But also, I guess it could be. It could be fun. It could be interesting. Alright. Just waiting here. Just refreshing. I'm sort of, just as informed as you guys are right now. We're waiting on a new message or maybe like a full decryption on this message. But what we know right now is we're storming Times Square. And Jerome said 9:30 p.m. Eastern time, but we've already passed that. It's 9:53 Eastern time. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Grant Tyler, hey Nick, has Niantic commented on the event? Not that I know of. I don't think they've really done anything for April Fools, right? No April Fools type event. No, nothing going on. Anyway, what time is it where you are? Where are you guys watching from? That's a question that people ask, right? 10K viewers hype. I saw that reversal. And that is quite true. 10,000 live viewers. Thank you all for being here. As we wait to find out what happens when Dromps and Marco return to Silph HQ, where Giovanni is waiting. This is what it's like doing live news. Let's see. Portland, Oregon, Florida, Portugal. What time is it in Portugal? Bahamas, Tampa, Arizona, Linwood, not too far away. Hawaii. Nice. Texas, Morocco, England, Holland, Wisconsin, Sydney, Florida. You guys are all over the place. Philippines. Shout out to the Philippines. I'm trying to make it out there. Soonish. You guys know my uncle just went back. Dromps. He's good, you guys. He said he's good. Dang. Maybe I should ask a question next time that requires like a more thought out answer, because the chat is going crazy with locations again. Greece, Norway, Netherlands, Minnesota, Canada, CSULB, like right down the street from me. Thailand, Alabama, Boston, Brazil. Oh my God, it's crazy. Everywhere is what I'm seeing. You guys are everywhere. What's up here? What's going on? Pokey Friday, 20 subs. Shout out to Pokey Friday. Thanks for the donation. Pancakes are hi from Russia. Did you like our weather in Siberia? Honestly, I was inside the Team Rocket research lab the whole time, so I didn't really have to deal with the cold, but you know, I think I could manage. I complain a lot. I'm from California, but I think I can handle the cold a little bit. You guys are still telling me where you're from. Right on. Shout out to have you gotten an invite to be featured in the YouTube Rewind? I have not. I don't think I've been around long enough, to be honest. Woodwose. Hey, what's up, man? Woodwose does a lot of good Pokemon Go research. I've definitely cited him on the channel a few times before, especially when it comes to what's that map website? It's not the Silph Roads Nest Atlas, but they do use it. Can't think of the name of it right now. Search for EarthCam Times Square for a live streamer there. Right on. Someone do that. Tell me if something's going on in Times Square. I think we're good here on the Nest Atlas though. Cody. Cody, why are you... Did you just try to one-up this guy? Shout out to my friend Cody for the donation. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Cody's up there. Apple HQ. Is the spaceship done yet? Matthew Arroyo, add me on League of Legends. Would love to play with you on some of your future streams. Got some ideas to share for your League stream. I'll definitely be playing with, with people, I guess, with fans once in a while. And that's all going to be happening on Twitch, which my Twitch name is, it has nothing to do with Trainer Tips, so you'll probably never find it until I announce it. But that's okay, because I'm not going to be doing anything with it until I announce it. What else is new? Yo, Rev, I appreciate all the advice, by the way. I'll turn on a light here, too. It's starting to... Nope, my light's not plugged in. Let's see. There we go. Not that I really need it at this point, but it might start getting dark soon. It's like 7 o'clock here now. Alright, so here's Dromps. Here's what's going on. Team Rocket has hijacked the Silph Road. And from our latest post, we are storming Times Square. Take back what's ours, apparently. And that was decrypted from this message. So Times Square, for anyone who wants to follow along on the Atlas, is right in here. It's a little south of Central Park on 7th. And look at you guys. Submitting nests, of course. Oh man. I'm gonna break the Silph Road again. Sorry, Dromps. I hope I'm not holding up your plane by sending everyone over to the Nest Atlas. Are they mining a Mewtwo nest? I don't know. What happened? Are you a barrel?
No,
Trash
there's a guy who's a car.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Like we're going down the bar.
Alright. Dromps' plane just disappeared. Did it? The plane disappeared. Is it loading? Something happened. Let's check the update thread. Nothing new. 9:30's already passed. Fingers crossed those of us not in the area have a chance to participate. Oh no, plane's still there. Just wasn't loading for me. Anyone who can get on the ground footage. The live stream of Times Square is boring. Yeah, I would expect, you know. It's like a constant time lapse at not time lapse speed. Trainer Rich. Hey Nick, are you still heading to Perth? Also, thanks for the inspiration to start my own channel. Your work ethic is on point. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Unfortunately, I'm not going to make it over to Perth. This trip, there just wasn't really enough time for that. I mean, I would love to because, like I said, I do have family over there. They're south of Perth. They're in Bustleton. It's kind of a bummer, but, you know. Time constraints. Not enough time in life, so make the most of every minute. Mike Taylor. I know you're new to streaming, so you might not be familiar with the concept of like spike, so I'll declare one for you. Like spike. You're right, I'm not familiar, but thanks, I think. E.M. Mifflin. Nick, can I get a shout out for my channel? E.M. Mifflin. I replicate Pokemon and plan on sending you one. What Pokemon do you want? I don't know what replicate means, but I mean, I know what it means, but in the context of this, I'm not sure exactly what you're doing, but my favorite Pokemon are Sandshrew. I also like Sandslash. Cassie loves Snorlax, and because of that, I also like Snorlax. Celebi. Celebi is my favorite Pokemon overall, so that should give you some options. I thought you were coming to say hi. Cassie was not coming to say hi. She's coming to refill my water, though. Amazing. What? She's not refilling my water because her game started. Now she's dead. Dang. That's a bummer. Oh, man. All right. Here's the deal. We've been at this for an hour and 7 minutes now, and I kind of have to pee. So, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do when you're streaming and you have to pee. I'll be right back. Here, you take over.
What?
Yeah, come here.
Huh?
Wait, come back. Alright. I'll be right back.
Hi guys. So yeah, Nick needs to tinkle. So Snacks and I are taking over. Hi. Yeah, I was really worried when Team Rocket kidnapped Nick, but now I'm just a little bit, happy. Oh my god, this chat is like way worse than mine last time when I was live streaming. I mean, it still was pretty fast. Hi. Where is this plane? Oh, okay. So this plane is on Centro Parkway. Actually, me and Nick are actually planning to go to New York soon. I love New York. Thank you. Yeah, the video will be up with my best friend. It does, and it does include all the Q&A questions. Okay, he's back now.
You don't want to hang out?
I have to play. They're going to kick me off.
She has to play. I'm back. I feel so much better. From Alina, I would love to see you visit New Orleans and play Pokemon Go there. I would be so stoked to see you do those scenic shots of the city. Would you visit? Absolutely. I lived in New Orleans for a couple years, and it became one of my favorite cities for sure. The culture there is just like totally different from anywhere else in the US and even just in the South. You know, I've been to a lot of cities in the South, and New Orleans definitely sticks out. It's got to be that French influence, right? It's been different from the jump. Someone said bring back Cassie. She's over there playing Call of Duty. Way into it. Can you dab? Actually, I can't. It's the strangest thing. Every time I try, I just... Nope, can't do it. Hey Nick, I have a tech channel and battle with ironing out a workflow to upload consistently. Any tips? I mean, the real tip is, as like terrible of a tip as it sounds, is you gotta just make it happen. It was difficult for me at first, definitely, but once I sort of like got into a rhythm, it just became habit. You know, it became part of the day. Every day, just shooting, editing, uploading, waking up and doing it again. And you know, it's exhausting for sure, and there's like high potential for burnout when you're uploading daily to YouTube, especially when you're doing all your shooting and editing yourself. But building that momentum really helped me, even to the point where like when I took my break last week, a couple days ago, it was actually kind of hard for me to take a break. I felt like I needed to continue to be productive, you know what I mean? So I feel like it's been good for me in that sense, that I always feel like I should be productive. Just sometimes you gotta take a step back. Snowsire, Nick, definitely come to Queenstown when you're in New Zealand. I'll try. Where is it? Is it close to Auckland? Hey Nick, sending love from New Zealand. Again, shout out to New Zealand. I'll see you guys soon, probably. Well, definitely. Over 10,000 viewers and only one moderator. Reversal is the moderator champ right now, for sure. Reversal is definitely the moderator champ. Thing is, I don't really know who else to make a mod. Someone could say, make me a mod, and then... I don't know you. Beaner Man of Hyrule. I total 120 now. Beat that, Cody. Oh, God. I don't want to start like a bidding war in the comments here. Ahmad Shah, thanks for the work you do. You got to visit Toronto. You'd love it here. Especially the Pokemon Go scene. Watch a real ball team. Hashtag Raptors. The Raptors are cool. I like Kyle Lowry. And, I don't know. Maybe I'll come and try to sit courtside next to Drake. Just kidding, I can't afford courtside seats. I would like to go to Toronto. I've only ever been to Vancouver in Canada. Death Bunny, join my Minecraft server. IP. I don't know. I don't play Minecraft. Chance does. Although I don't know how much he's been playing recently, to be honest. This chat is insane. So thank you guys all again for tuning in, for watching, for hanging out. And right now we're just waiting to find out what's going on at Silph HQ. This is the plane that Drumps and Marco are on. Seems like it's landed. They'll probably be over here soon. We know that we are storming Times Square. So we'll find out. Ooh. Drumps just sent me a message. It's happening soon, you guys. They're almost back to Silph HQ. Almost there. Get ready. I'm not sure exactly what to do to be ready, but But get ready. Rev says Atlas crashed for me. Yeah, I was afraid that might happen. Wash yo hands. I did. I wash my hands a lot, dude. Any giveaways? I actually do have a lot of stuff piled up to give away. A lot of stuff that people have sent me for giveaways. I just forget, to be completely honest. I forget a lot when I'm shooting that I have stuff to give away. So maybe I should just put a pile of it on my desk and just have it ready. But like it's, you know, I got to set up the giveaway. I would give something away right now, but I got to set up the giveaway. And right now, we know that Dromps is almost back to Silph HQ. Why? Hey, man, this chat, insane. Javaist, hey Nick, my son and I love the channel. Can you give a shout out to Jack and Charles in Texas? Jack and Charles in Texas. Thanks for watching. How about RD Lazaro? Thanks for being, I can't even read. Wow. Thanks for being an awesome guy and showing me not just Pokemon, but several cool places around the world. No problem, man. That was like my dream for the channel when it first started, was to really just use it as a way to share experiences with people, to show people different parts of the world and sort of expose people to new areas, new places, new cultures, new people. And, you know, I don't think I've completely accomplished what I envisioned for myself, but I'm on the way there. And with more international travel coming up, it's definitely going to continue going that way. Hey Nick, use green screen. I don't have a green screen. And to be honest, I don't really want to buy a green screen. It's a studio apartment, y'all. I don't have a ton of space in here. I guess I could use a green screen as like a room divider. I mean, you can see my bed behind me there. So it's just one big room here. Mike Taylor. I'm watching this instead of finishing Iron Fist on Netflix. That should speak for itself. Well done with all the content. Thanks, man. Personally, I won't be watching Iron Fist. I'm honestly not really that into all the superhero movies and shows and stuff. Hugo Valentine. Rev Army. I'm good. Ask Reversal. I could help out, but if Reversal's on, I have to help him first. Shout out to Rev Army. What's happening? Are there still people who don't know what's happening? So here's what's happening. We are waiting for Dromps and Marco, Silph Road executives, to make it back to Silph HQ, where Giovanni and Team Rocket have taken over, and they're doing some kind of crazy experiments, trying to get like crazy powerful Pokemon. But we know from Dromps' latest message that we are storming Times Square, which once again is 7th and 46th. Yes, 47th. Right around here. Times Square. You know, where all the impossible nests have popped up. So, if that's you, thanks. Cool. So let's see. I know Dromps is on his way. He sent me a message. It should be going down soon. Gautam Rawat. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong, but I appreciate the donation. Trevor Harley. Over 50 gaming YouTubers hacked by Armine. I see. That's what happened to Mystic. I haven't tweeted that I'm streaming. You know what? You're right. I haven't. Whoops. Should there be like background music? You guys get tired of listening to my voice? I know I do. let's see. Let's go through some of these other super chats that I've missed. Sorry if I've missed you guys. You know, the chat moves real quick. Where were we? Mr. Anderson, thank you. Chris Murdoch, Javist, Gabe Kavanaugh, Mr. Disney Dude. Will Seattle ever get an NBA team back? I don't know. They told Steve Ballmer he couldn't move the Clippers. That was part of the deal when he bought the team. Faith Floyd, thank you. Trevor Harley, yes. Chris O'Leary, shout out to me and my girlfriend Katie from Wisconsin. Shout out to you and Katie. Rudy, thank you, man. I appreciate all of you being here. Here's Mr. Anderson. Been watching you since Go came out. Are you planning on doing another Hawaii vacation soon? I was sort of planning on it. Well, I wasn't personally planning, but my dad was. When we went to Hawaii, we stayed at... My grandparents have a timeshare, and my grandfather has long since passed away. Maybe 20 years ago, I think. My grandmother has Alzheimer's and has been in assisted living for the last at least 10 years. But their children, my aunts and uncles, my dad, continue to like pay for this timeshare that they have. So once 1 month out of every year, my family just sort of like lines up to go to Hawaii. And, you know, anyone in the family can basically, oh, look, the plane moved. The plane landed in Times Square. Okay, it says access, what? Oh my God, something's happening. Anyway, the point is, we have the timeshare again this year, as we do every year. But we have a lot of other, oh my God. We have a lot of other stuff going on, so I'm probably not going to Hawaii, but something's happening, so everyone get on the Silph Road right now. You're going to want to go to Times Square, 7th and 46th in Manhattan. Enter your username and get ready to reclaim the Silph Road from Team Rocket. Pick your fighter, select the Pokemon to battle with. What are my options? Drumps, I can't scroll down. I got to go with Celebi, right? I gotta go with Celebi. Oh no, what does that say? Does it say you can't use Celebi? Dromps, I broke it. I broke it, Dromps. Should I try something else? Nope, I broke it. There is a massive Mewtwo battle going on in Times Square. I need to change the stream title. Live Mewtwo battle happening in Times Square. And then so people don't get mad on the Silph Road. I mean, it's supposed to be happening, but I'm stuck. Dromps, help, I'm stuck. I'm gonna send him a message. Popped up behind the select screen, and I can't. Oh, well, why don't I just try refreshing, right? Can I do that? Oh, I'm in. Wait, awaiting login? You and 43 other travelers are helping the executives take back Silph. Attack. 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 Disconnected. Maybe refresh. Yeah, I'll try. Awaiting login. Dromps, I broke it. Did I miss my shot? You only get one shot. I have a shadow. Connected. I'm connected. Are we attacking? Are you guys in here? It says 43 other travelers. That can't be right. 100 travelers now. I'm gonna put this link in the description as well. I'll put it right at the top. Help us battle Mewtwo. And there's the link. Rev said it updates automatically. I'm just going to keep clicking attack. Or maybe I shouldn't. Are you guys in here? It crashed. You killed it, Nick. Yeah, I was kind of afraid that might happen. Just hard refresh, Dromps says. I don't have a Pokemon. I'm attacking with an invisible Pokemon right now. Error 503. Uh-oh. We broke it. We broke it, you guys. Team Rocket might win this one. In the meantime, let's check back on the thread. It says go to Times Square on TSR. Yep. And then it has the link to Times Square, but we know that link probably isn't working because we crashed the Silph Road. Ay. Do I go to Times Square right now? Yeah, I mean, yeah. But it's sort of, anyway, here's what the battle kind of looks like. Obviously, you see here I have an invisible Pokemon. But, you know what? I need to make my video a little smaller here. How's that? Yeah, that's good. So anyway, this is what's going on. This is Mewtwo in Silph HQ. You guys are not going to be able to get in right now because we crashed it already, unfortunately. But hey, if anything, it should remind you of the good times when Pokemon Go first launched. 503. Massive traffic. Dromp says, yeah, massive traffic. So anyway, we're here sort of battling. I don't know. I'm stuck now. Someone just said they got in. Oh man, I lost my connection. So for those who don't know what's going on, we are currently battling Mewtwo in Times Square, or at least attempting to. If you head over to the Silph Road Nest Atlas, if you can get onto the Nest Atlas, you might be able to join the battle. In the meantime, try to keep up over here on the Silph Road. Dromp says, the executives are back on home turf and it's time to rock. Giovanni and his Team Rocket organization have created a monster and we need your help to defeat it and banish them from the Silph Road forever. Join the fight live via WebSockets from our headquarter building in Times Square. Let's show Team Rocket just who they've messed with today, but be warned, the Pokemon behind that door is no ordinary gym Pokemon. If our information is correct, we may well find its stats so high it doesn't seem possible to contend with. It will be critical to dodge oncoming attacks. I don't even have a dodge button. Actually, I don't even have the battle anymore. No ordinary Pokemon can withstand power like this, and once your 6 Pokemon are spent, you'll not be able to fight alongside us anymore. Okay, so it seems like what's supposed to happen is I'm supposed to be able to choose a team of 6, right? But I chose Celebi, and then I kind of got stuck. And then I got into the battle with a Pokemon. Someone says I'm in. D-Colb26, I'm in. Sam King Vamp, I'm in. You and... It says you and -8 other travelers are battling right now. Ouch. Well, we're still trying. You know, at least some people are getting in, it seems. Right? On the update thread, you can join sorta. We've totally crashed the site. Yeah. Totally. $400 bad request. Ouch. It's just like the good old days, you guys. The game's crashing. The Nest Atlas, the Silph Road site is crashing. I'm in, but it's laggy. Some people are getting in, so that's good. I'm half in. I don't know where I am. I'm at 400 bad requests right now. How do you get in? Well, you go to the Silph Road. You click on this plane, Silph HQ here, and it should, if you can manage to get connected, it'll let you into this battle. But there are so many people. I mean, there's 11,500 of you watching this right now, and I'm assuming a good portion of you are trying to get into this battle right now. We're trying to battle Mewtwo, man. We're trying to take back Silph HQ from Team Rocket. I'm in. I'm seeing lots of I'm in messages. Unfortunately, I'm not in. 503, yep. Lots of that for sure. We're just going to keep trying though. Someone got to username screen. Yeah, that's good. Alright, here's the thing. Let's slow this down. We'll go in, I'm going to say a letter, and if your last name begins with that letter, then you can try to log in. This is not going to work at all. I'm totally joking, but the letter is F. If your last name starts with F, you can log in. Everyone else, chill out. Totally kidding, but you know, if people listened, it might help. I'm just going to keep trying because the stream is an hour and a half long so far, and I would really like to get to this Mewtwo battle. This is the first ever legendary Pokemon in a Pokemon Go related resource. It says how many? 100,000 people? Ryan Haggerty says, Ivan Thomas says, 100,045 travelers are helping. I am not one of them at the moment. Crazy. We're just going to keep trying, though. If 100,000 people are in, then maybe I can get in too. Maybe. Dromps, can I get special permission? Can I get a direct link? Sorry, guys. I was hoping it wouldn't go this way, but, you know, it was always a possibility with the amount of people that are trying to help out right now. So for those of you who are in, how's the battle going? Is Mewtwo's HP going down? How much HP does Mewtwo have left right now? Because when I was in there, it was like 119 or like 1.99 million. Something crazy. Let's see. Crashed again. Yeah. Seems like that's going to happen. Blame Nick. I don't know, man. If people are saying there's 100,000 people in there and there's only 11,000 of you here, I don't think it's entirely my fault this time. Just going to check out, see what other people are saying here. Back to the Silph. 50 comments. Dromps said it, man. Here's the comment. Join the battle by navigating to Times Square on the Atlas and clicking to join, or join straight into the battle here with the link. We currently have a massive amount of travelers eager to fight. This is great. We're working on scaling up. They're trying. Stay tuned for upgrades. Hashtag blame Nick. Come on, man. This is a battle for the ages. We hope we will all be able to give it a go. I hope so too. So we're trying. We're trying to get in the Silph Road. Dromps just got back to Silph HQ. Has been kidnapped by Team Rocket. Had a crazy day. Flown all over the world. Gets home and goes straight back to work trying to upgrade their servers so that we can battle this Mewtwo together and take Silph HQ back from Team Rocket. So anyway, I don't think I saw for anyone who's in the battle right now. Is Mewtwo's HP going down? Let's see. Rev says blame Nick. Everyone says blame Nick. Alex Verdorn. Thank you so much, Nick, for all of your hard work and beautiful videos. I'm trying to wake up my fiance to watch your live feed. So if you could shout out to Alex and Bryce, hopefully he will wake up. Shout out, Alex and Bryce. But, you know, get your sleep if that's what you need. Because I've definitely made the mistake of not getting my sleep in the past. Still trying to get in here. Dromps is in the process of upgrading. All right, we're trying to get things upgraded so everyone can join in and help out with this battle. Massive traffic right now. Connection refused. 503 service unavailable. Yeah. It's been crazy. Where am I? I'm still trying to get in. Is anyone still in there? It's got to be super laggy, I'm sure. Stuck at 1.9 million on Mewtwo's HP. Alright, they're trying. They're trying to get it up and running. We're going to wait patiently. And while we do that, I don't know. What else do we do? Rev, what do I do now? How do I kill time on a live stream? Really slowly. I got kicked out. You know, I was in there. I was sort of made it in. Tried to pick my Celebi. Got an error message. And then, you know. Rev says the Silph Road servers are secretly Niantic's Gen 1 servers. Yeah. Silph was not ready for this traffic. Background music. Should I play some music? I'm gonna play some music right now. I can't play music that I don't have the license for, though. So, you know, I know where to go. Joe Kim. Gotta get this this volume right. That's too loud, right? That's way louder than me. Is that okay? Is that okay with you guys? Music? No music? Some people say no music, some people say music. Someone's in. It seems like, you know, once in a while people are getting in. Rev says much too loud. Alright, let me look at this. Here's how loud I'm talking. Alright, I'll turn the music down. Too loud. There's a little bit of a delay, so I'm sorry if I'm not getting the volume down quick enough for you guys. Too loud is what I'm hearing. Is that okay? Sorry. I'm sorry it's too loud. I'm like at the lowest possible volume settings here. Perfect now? Someone said it's perfect now? I got some more super chats here. Danny Lewis. Danny Lewis, me and my son watch you every day. Can you say hi to Brody? What's up, Brody? And Denny. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Now it's too quiet. Oh my god. Don't worry, I'll get it right. This is the first live stream. And hopefully the only one where we spend 30 minutes trying to get into the Mewtwo battle. which is what we're waiting for. All right. Now too low. All right. I'm going to leave it here. It seems like it's probably okay. Rev says it's about right. I'm not sure when he sent that message, but I'm going to leave it here. So anyway, anyone have some like Pokemon Go questions while we're waiting? And I'm sorry if I miss yours because this chat is moving very fast. Let's see. I'll try to get these questions here. Where in New York City? Right now we're in Times Square, just south of Central Park, on 7th and 46th. That is where the Mewtwo battle is happening. Is there an actual Mewtwo battle in Times Square in Pokemon Go? It's on the Silph Road, on the Nest Atlas. How do you get in the battle? The link's in the description. You can also go to the Nest Atlas here if you go to Times Square. This is Manhattan, New York City. Zoom in, click here, and it'll take you to the battle page, and you may or may not get in. Coordinates. The coordinates are 40.75838, negative 73.98366. How's that? I could probably link it, but there's a link to directly to the battle in the description if you go check it out. And it basically does what I'm trying to accomplish here by clicking on the battle. Now, let's try to find some more questions while we're waiting. Where do you get your music from? SoundCloud mostly. There are a lot of SoundCloud artists. Everything that I use on the channel is licensed through Creative Commons, which is it's a license that you can give to your music that allows people to use it for other things without having to pay for it, which is huge. I think it's great for content creators. And I also get a lot of viewers, a lot of subscribers reaching out to me to offer their music. So I definitely use a lot of music from subscribers. If you make music, feel free to send me some and I'll try to get it into a video. Let's see what else. What is the music right now? We're listening to Joachim Karud. I don't know how to pronounce it. Swedish. I'll link to him. If you watch Casey Neistat, you know this guy's music. And I know a lot of YouTubers use his music. So that'll be at the bottom of the description if you want to check it out. What kind of music or bands do you like to listen to? Personally, I listen to a lot of Anjunadeep. It's my favorite label. It's an electronic label, deep house, but very melodic, soulful deep house. Cassie, why do you look mad? She looks very mad at me. I've actually been talking to a couple people at Anjuna HQ. Oh, I think I'm making it in. Bootstrap 101 template. I'm making progress. But I'm in talks with some people at Anjuna HQ to hopefully get a license to be able to use some of that music, because it's my favorite music, and it would be really cool to use that and share that with you guys, to support a lot of the artists that I personally like to listen to, and to, I guess, help expose their music to new people. Yes, I'm sort of in. I'm awaiting login. You and 100 other travelers are helping the executives take back Silph. So this is the battle, sort of. I might have messed up at some point. It says right here at the bottom, disconnected, maybe refresh. I'm afraid to refresh because what happened last time. So I don't think I'm actually in because I'm not seeing a real number up here. You and 100 other travelers. A lot of people are saying there were 100,000. Someone says right now there's 80,000. You know, it says to dodge, but the Mewtwo's not doing anything. Should I refresh? Should I leave it here? Should I refresh? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to open it up in a new tab and try to get in. Rev says servers are stable. You can refresh. Let's see. Is there an update for that? Not quite yet, but we're almost in. Almost in. Yeah, see, I keep getting back to this. I keep coming back to awaiting login. So I think I'm missing, like I'm missing a step. There's something that was happening previously, like when I got to choose my Pokemon, that I'm not getting to this time. What should I do? Not stable, don't refresh. I mean, it's sort of here. What else is going on? Delete cookies. That's probably a good idea, but I'm afraid. Put that over here. Settings. Where are my settings? Clear browsing data. Let's try it. Does that work when you're like actually still on? I guess it has to, right? Let's see if we can get in here. All right. Browsing data has been cleared. We're gonna go to. This thread is not updated. So we're gonna go to the Nest Atlas. I'll just show you guys what's going on. Very slow. Nest question. Found 4 Bayleafs in an hour within the boundaries of a shrine in Japan. Can evolutions be a Nest Pokemon? Not really, not that we know of. We've definitely seen instances where the evolved forms of a Nest Pokemon might be more common in the nest. So if it was a Chikorita nest... Oh, I got 503'd again. So if it was a Chikorita nest, it's possible. You may have just gotten lucky. It could be a Bayleaf habitat. You could be in like a grass biome. But 4 Bayleafs in an hour, who knows? It could be. Have you gone back since? 82,000 players. How are you guys getting in here? Reddit says blame Nick. I don't know, man. I don't know if that's my fault at this point. What's up, dude? You guys like Snacks' jersey? It's pretty sick, right? He's like the only other Pelicans fan that I know. Let's see. I'm still 503'd. Dromps, I'm trying. Y'all are saying 82,000 people are battling right now, but I cannot get in. Reversal's going to bed. It's 4:45 a.m. I don't blame you, dude. I was actually up till like 7 last night editing. Because, you know, Team Rocket had me in their research lab and just forced me to put that video up. So I was up late. I was up late on the edit. I'm gonna keep checking these threads out. Global Nest Atlas. Okay, it's loading. I'm actually getting the atlas to load. So hopefully we can get in. Getting Bootstrap 101. It's good to see. Make it trending on Twitter. Blame Nick. You could get it there, I'm sure. Alright. We're making progress. What is this? We need to get back to Manhattan. We're going to 7th and 46th. So this is Times Square. This is where we're trying to get into the battle. If you're lucky enough to get in. Wub says stuck in enter username. I know, man. Seems we're all a little stuck somewhere. Just gonna wait. I'm gonna let this load, give it some time. In the meantime, okay, something loaded. Someone's fake Celebi nest report there. Nick, me and my mom watch you every day. Have a theory that if you walk 10K with a Pokemon, you'll get a better move set. Do you have any info on this? That kind of stuff has been tested. But again, with that, it kind of comes back to this idea that Niantic sort of knows what their best movesets are. Okay, we did it. Head to the Silph Road subreddit for the after party. Wait, it's done? Is it done? Did I miss the whole battle? I'm trying to get in. Let's see. Trainer tips. Go. It said we did it. Did we actually? Dromps, I missed the whole thing. Let's check out new posts. Progress. Almost got it loaded. That's progress. Apparently it works on mobile too. Just got in. We missed it. Getting close. Oh, I'm stuck here. Upvote after party. Congrats, guys. Oh, man. Did it really? Did we really lose it? Mic louder? Yeah, I mean, it's all the way up. It's me that needs to be louder. Epic fail. Oh no, Dromps. Is it really over? I'm gonna ask Dromps. Oh, Dromps is typing. Let's see. What does he have to say? It's not over. Dromps says it's not over. Spoiler alert, it's not over. That's not really a spoiler. That's good news. So I'll keep trying to get in. Dromps says we've got a fix in the works. So thanks for hanging in there, guys. I'm at least on enter your username. We'll see. We'll see if I can get in to this Mewtwo battle. If anyone's like in the battle, well, I guess I don't know what's going on with it, but maybe are there screenshots on Twitter? Let's see. I don't think I'm logged into Twitter. Let's check here. Does anyone have screenshots of being inside the battle? I'm gonna log in. We'll check Twitter. Alright, here's Twitter mentions. Gianfranco is in. Want to do a voice interview? Dromps, yeah. A voice interview. All right, I'm gonna try to get this this interview set up with Dromps. Looks like a lot of people having trouble getting in. Stuck. Look at that, 100,045. Seems like it was stuck there for a while. Let me get Dromps on the horn. Right, that's what people say. Wait, what? Sorry, thanks for bearing with me, guys. I'm trying to get Silph CEO Dromps onto a voice chat right now, so we can talk about him, talk to him about what's going on. Dromps is here, so I'm gonna pause the music right now, and you guys need to let me know about the volume, because I don't know about the volume. All right, pause that. And let's try to start this call. I'm ringing Dromps.
Hello.
Dromps, are you there?
I'm there. How you doing?
I'm good, man. How are you holding up back there?
Doing a lot better now that we're back in New York.
Right on.
So
how are things going?
You know, they were going really great, Nick, until you destroyed our headquarters with your, mid-sized army of followers.
You're still trying to pin this one on me, huh?
Well, all I know is everything was going really well, and then someone started a live stream with, 12,000 people watching it. Suddenly everything was on fire, and I don't want to say it was Nick's fault, but I blame you.
All right. Okay. I mean, I'll accept the blame. It's been my fault plenty of times in the past, so I will continue the tradition.
That's all good.
So it seems like you guys are working on a fix.
We've got a couple other server resources coming online pretty quick. So if folks are having a hard time connecting, you can either just leave it and it'll try and reconnect periodically, or you can refresh, try and do a hard refresh every now and then, and you'll get back on eventually. It's just a massive wave of folks who are wanting to get in on this right now. So it's a really big wave of trainers looking to fight, which is awesome because we were putting the call out for reinforcements, and we didn't know how many people would actually help us out, but geez.
Yeah, I know, man. It's cool. It's been fun because it kind of reminds me of launch week of Pokemon Go and the whole waiting patiently thing.
We were a little disappointed Niantic didn't I don't know. I mean, I was off grid this whole last several days, but I don't think I saw anything for April Fools from Niantic.
Yeah.
It's kind of a shame because their concept was born on April Fools. You may have covered this earlier in your stream, but it would have been a nice homage to like the beginning, of this path that they've gone on here. But I don't know. They're always working with the Pokemon Company, and it's a little more strict. I mean, what we're doing right now is pretty much in a gray area. We just sounded so freaking fun to have this happen. So we couldn't say no once we had the idea.
Yep. And you totally bring up a good point there. I don't think I mentioned this earlier, but Pokemon Go was born out of an April Fool's joke a couple years ago. Some of you might remember.
I mean, that Google Maps thing proved their market in a big way to, all the people that mattered, which we as the millennials in this market who resonate really well with the nostalgia of this, We know that, but it hadn't been proven that a game that you have to play outside could ever work on a massive scale.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, involving them like that was pretty groundbreaking. I mean, to have as much light shown on it. So it was a really great proof of concept. Pair it with Ingress, and they had a really compelling case. So it just would have been cool if they could have put something special on the map today or something silly.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people hoped for like a Ditto bait and switch or something like hoped but didn't hope for. But it would have been nice. Personally, I would have liked to see that.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I've seen, even like months ago, plenty of ideas being thrown around on the subreddit and just out on the internet in general. It seems like there were a lot of good ideas that they could have taken advantage of for April Fool's Day, but it's cool. You guys got it covered. The Silph Road has the April Fool's Day covered.
We were a little concerned as we were organizing and orchestrating this April Fool's bonanza. We thought, well, what if Niantic actually does do something awesome on April Fool's Day?
Yeah.
And this will be pretty eclipsed. We thought that would actually kind of suck because we actually put a lot of effort into this.
Yeah.
So we were like, well, I mean, we do want them to do something because obviously whatever it is, it'll be good for, your own path in the game. Usually you walk away with swag or something.
Mm-hmm.
But on the other side, we do kind of appreciate the vacuum they left where we could have our own party.
Yeah. I mean, it worked out. It's been exciting.
It has been exciting. Your kidnap video is brutal. In fact, my mother called me. She doesn't know, what Team Rocket is or anything. And she's just like, I saw this video, and kidnapping is pretty serious stuff. I don't know, like, what you're doing. What is this? She's pretty concerned that we were getting pretty dark with the Silph Road. It was pretty fun to try and explain, like, well, this is comics, kind of cartoon stuff. It's not real violence. But
I'll admit, I did get a little, I don't know, it might have been a little serious, but
it was
fun.
I think the darkest stuff I've seen you do.
Yeah.
I gotta say though, you were pretty impressed over here. I mean, the glitching with the music and stuff, that was some rad editing, dude.
Oh, thank you, man.
Enjoying it.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I had a lot of fun doing it. I think I've been saying on the channel recently that I'm trying to take time to do some more creative stuff, so I spent my day off working, and it was fun, actually. It's the first time I've stayed up till like 7 a.m. editing in the last, I don't know how many months it's been since I did that. So in many ways, it's been like a throwback to the beginning for me.
Yeah, that's awesome. This was sort of there was that element, I would say, in this project. This was a big project. A lot of research, a lot of coordination. I mean, for those who missed out on what all went down and just is ending in this final epic battle.
Yeah.
Go read the Silph Road summary thread some of the good travelers put together, where they kept track of everything that went down. We didn't put out like a guidebook for it. It was pretty organic and all over the place, but it was really fun. It was an awesome story, and way more than you probably should do for like a subreddit community for April Fools. There's always a chunk of people that are like, why are we doing anything for April Fools? I'd rather just see the same stuff today. It's like, no.
Right. Yeah.
Not here. Not today. We're going to go out dressed to the nines.
Yeah. And I mean, it was really cool to see so many people kind of come together and figure it out. And again, for anyone who's watching, the link to that thread in the Silph Road subreddit with like a whole rundown of everything that happened today, that link is in the description. So if you want to go check it out and catch up, it's all there.
It's a fun read, and I think Team Rocket took down some of their IP addresses and took down their intern because it was hacked, and so they weren't allowing folks to keep accessing that stuff. But when it was up earlier, it was pretty cool. I mean, some of the screenshots you'll be able to see on the subreddit of what was going on. Yeah. It's honestly, it was a really great experience. We had a fun time putting it together, and it's making us think about, this kind of borders out of augmented reality gaming and into alternate reality gaming, the other ARPG. And Ingress is all about that with their anomalies and their, the actors and stuff, which we don't even get like a hint of that in Pokemon Go. I mean, we got our teams and then they forgot they had teams, I swear.
Right.
So it's like, maybe with the new gym system, it'll matter again, but I have no idea. But I don't know. I mean, there's definitely a lot of, older players enjoying this game, well over, 25, and, they have resources and time. They can go places. They can solve more complex mysteries. It's, it's fun. That stuff is a great way to spend a Saturday. So,
yeah.
I mean, it'd be great if it was happening in Pokemon Go, but if not, maybe it'd be great if Pokemon Go would expand a little bit more flexibly so that we could be doing things with it.
Yeah, I think that was, I'm sure you and I probably had this same thought at some point between, the game being announced and actually being launched, where we sort of hoped that the game would be like a framework for us to build on, where we could have our own sort of real life tournaments. We could set up a gym and people could come and battle. And that's, I mean, I'm hoping for something like that with the gym rework, but I don't know if that's the direction that they're really going with it. But
yeah, I mean, I'm not sure they honestly knew exactly what direction they were going with it. By the time that they were launching and it was on fire, I mean, it changed for them, obviously.
Yeah.
But, at the beginning, I feel like they did have that vision of kind of an Ingress-esque, metagaming community, where a lot of the times in Ingress, it's the players who are defining the metagame rather than the game defining what they're doing. And, I mean, Niantic does that with all their Ingress events. It's very community-driven. And, I mean, they like that as part of their DNA. So whether it's the Pokemon Company, and their stringent legal whatever requirements, that's hampering that for Go, which is very likely, or, if they just, honestly, I think that's probably it personally.
Yeah.
But I mean, if I were the Pokemon Company, I would have to look at the financial success of this game and think, maybe we shouldn't treat this like a Candy Crush clone. Maybe we should be considering why this did so well and why its long tail is so strong. Even after the cultural phenomenon ended, obviously, as all phenomenons do, it's still making a good solid chunk of money. And the player group, the demographic information of who's playing is really interesting, because it's a spendy demographic. And if you woo them and build an MMO that is actually engaging for the long term, I mean, there's a lot of money to be made there. And if I were them, I'd like, okay, well, hey, this is new ground for us. Let's let Niantic actually do some stuff. Let's try some things.
Yeah.
That's what I would hope they anyway. Who knows?
Absolutely. For those who don't know what's going on, I'm currently talking with Dromps, who is not from Niantic. He is the, what are you, chief executive? Is that your title?
Chief executive? Yeah, I don't know. It's just executive.
He is a Silph Road executive and one of the guys who started the Silph Road and everything that it's become. So yeah, we're just kind of hanging out as we wait for a fix that's in the works, so we can take down this Mewtwo that's taken over Silph HQ here.
So this Mewtwo is a super beast. It's got crazy hit points. And its defense is so high that when you hit it, it's doing 1 damage. So this is just about as beefy a thing. If it hits you, though, it's going to do about 80% of your hit points in one hit. So it's a dodging game. You gotta, and you don't have much lead time. It's a lot like Pokemon Go in that the attack starts and you can dodge. But it's obviously we're not creating an entire Pokemon Go here, but the reality is, like, it's tough to stay alive in the game because Mewtwo is so vastly overpowered. So what we wanted to do here and make it kind of cool was open it up via WebSockets so that everyone is fighting the same thing at the same time. And the inspiration for this was honestly Niantic's own trailer. Back when, 2 Septembers ago, when they rolled out the concept trailer and Times Square, Mewtwo flying around and everybody caught it. Like, that was awesome. But everybody battled it, and like everyone is battling this Mewtwo, and we just thought, man, we could actually do that with WebSockets, and we don't need to wait for like Niantic to do it. Like, we already have the Nest Atlas. Let's just put it in Times Square, let everybody know and let's have a massive epic battle.
Yeah.
So only one thing we didn't take into account was that maybe Nick would like cover it with a live stream, and then suddenly
The
suddenly
hashtag
everyone was being
again
crushed
is
to death
blame
on
Nick.
the stampede
Yep.
of getting. So instead, we're all just smothering Mewtwo to death under the weight of fiery servers.
Seems like something's happening here. I'm seeing my traveler count go up.
That's too fine. That more active connections are healthy, and that they are able to play. WebSockets are awesome for scalability, in this sense, normally, I should say, because they're so lightweight. You can have tens of thousands of people connected typically, and it's a really efficient way to do that. So, I mean, we thought we'd be fine, honestly. We thought we'd be able to actually sustain this level of traffic, but
Yeah.
it's tough to load test this kind of stuff till you're in the moment, and suddenly, 20,000, 25,000 more people than you expected are showing up, and it's go time. You don't have a lot of options. But we are working on it. Latest status report I just got is that the interface is loading better now, but the latency is still not great. So progress, we're still adding resources to it to beef it up. But
Progress. You guys are working hard.
So it's taking a minute.
Yeah, well, for anyone who's watching who appreciates the work that these guys do, because this happens quite a bit when I send a ton of people over to the Nest Atlas. Hasn't happened in a while. I think you guys have been okay, but if you use the Nest Atlas, if you appreciate the work that they do, head over. You guys have a merch store. Go check out the Silph Road merch.
We do have a little gear shop.
Yeah. Just helps support the cost of running the Nest Atlas, really.
Yeah, the Nest Atlas, I'll just say, is actually a huge outfit. Like it's quite an ordeal. I'll share some of the stats from the Nest Atlas. We just pulled this big report last week, so we happen to know these off the top of my head.
Okay.
We actually have probably about several million people a month checking out the Nest Atlas, and a good chunk of those are not in the US or Canada. They're all over the world. So it's actually pretty awesome, like the global involvement on that project. All in all, there's about 50,000 people who went out and full on reported nests in the last couple of weeks, if we want to just take it as a snapshot. But that's pretty impressive. Most of them did 3 or 4 reports on average. So I mean, it's wow. Tons of reports. I mean, you're just getting massive amounts of parks getting mapped, and all within the migration, because the entire Nest Atlas is useless every 2 weeks. And so, I mean, partly you're like, well, that sounds horrible and Sisyphean, and it's never going to end. But on the other side, it's always something fresh to do. It's always something to go explore. Yeah. And people really embrace that.
Yeah, man. I mean, I, for one, definitely appreciate everything that you guys have done for the community. The Nest Atlas was honestly one of the things that I envisioned for Pokemon Go when I first saw the trailer and started dreaming about how big this game really could be. So it's been really cool to see you guys kind of bring that to life and create this way for people to collaborate. And a lot of people, okay, so I want to address something real quick, is that a lot of people seem to compare the Nest Atlas to third-party trackers. And the difference in my mind is that third-party trackers are just accessing Niantic's servers, using bots, using things that are against the terms of service to pinpoint the exact locations of a specific Pokemon spawn. That's using information that's not supposed to be available to the player. Whereas the Nest Atlas is just people helping each other out. It's no different than you saying, hey, I found a Dratini down at the end of the pier, and people go and get it. So if anyone had any concerns about that, I don't think the Nest Atlas and third-party trackers are comparable in any way. Just had to say that. Hashtag Nick's fault. Yep, it sure is. Drumps, are you still there? Did I lose you? All right, we might have lost Drumps. Yep, lost him. Anyway, we are still... Oh, is he back?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Ah, sorry about that. Discord, I guess.
It's all good.
I'm actually excited about this Discord call feature. That's nice.
Yeah.
It's been actually super handy.
It's really, really cool, man.
Anyway.
Well, how are things going? Oh, I just refreshed and I lost it.
Well, we still have massive amounts of people banging down the door, but we are getting closer. We've got our DevOps guys like full on hair on fire running around in the back. And I mean, we considered honestly sending you, Nick, like sandbox version of this, just so you could, have a kind of workable version so folks could see like what they're waiting for.
Yeah.
But the problem is the hit points are tied together with everyone else, so
Right.
you'd just be putting this tiny little Nick on this massively powerful thing. It would just be silly. So the real beauty of this epic battle, hypothetically, should we all get in, is that thousands of people are fighting the same monster at once. So
Yeah.
we'll see if we can get it in the next little while here. But anyway,
Right on, man.
yeah, man, it was fun having you participate in the Rocket Takeover. Thanks
course.
for being willing to join the party. That was the Pokemon Go community. I guess we hosted our own April Fools this time.
We definitely did.
All right, dude. Well, I'm gonna go jump back into the melee, into the
Cool.
server room, and see if we can get things going any faster. But thanks again. It's always good talking to you.
Yeah, man, you too. We're gonna try to make it out there for a visit soon.
Yeah, I mean, when you're supposed to come out here, I mean, got a standing offer. So next time you're in New York.
Appreciate it.
All right, dude. We'll
All
talk
right.
to you soon.
Good luck. All right, y'all. That was Dromps, the Silph executive, one of the creators of the Silph Road. They are currently working on getting this live Mewtwo battle up and running. There's just a lot more traffic than they expected. So we're patiently waiting for them to upgrade servers and do whatever it's going to take so that we can all get in there and battle this Mewtwo together. So that's what we're doing here. Got a couple shout outs here. Alvin Castro, thank you very much. Bryce Paul, I woke up. Thank you, Nick, for everything you do. Alex and I watch your videos every day. Keep up the good work. Glad you got rest recently and recharged. Bryce, thank you for tuning in. I hope you got enough sleep. What else is going on? Chaz Bickham says, it was working, Nick. I chose Squirtle. It was working, and it is sort of working. It's just that so many people are trying to connect right now that, it can't handle it all at once. So if you just have the page open, the link again is in the description. If you just keep the page open, it'll continually refresh, and you might get lucky and make it in. What else is going on in the chat? Hi, Nick. April Fools, yes. If you haven't come to that conclusion yet, this is sort of a big April Fool's thing that Dromps and the Silph Road set up and invited me to participate in. That's what the video earlier today was about. And honestly, it's been a lot of fun. It's like the most I've ever done for April Fool's Day. So I've enjoyed it, and I hope some of you have, because I know some of you haven't. There's quite a few of you who do not enjoy April Fool's jokes, it seems. But I'm enjoying it. And those guys at the Silph Road are working hard to get this back up so that we can all enjoy this final battle together. Please tell me how to get in. At this point, there's not really anything special you can do. You just kind of have to wait it out with the rest of us. Where's Mewtwo? Mewtwo is at Silph HQ in Times Square on the Silph Road Nest Atlas. Have you tried turning it off and on again? I should have asked him. Have you turned it off and on again, man? Could work. Nico asks, have you ever played or watched any competitive Pokemon on the DS? I played a little bit of competitive Pokemon, not in tournaments or anything, but I played online before the DS in like 3rd gen, and then a little bit of 4th gen, so I guess a little bit on the DS. But the height of my competitive Pokemon play was in 3rd gen, and that was on Net Battle way back in the day when I was in high school, so at least 10 years ago was the last time I really did anything competitive in the main series games. I do follow a couple competitive players and kind of keep tabs on the scene, but I'm definitely not anywhere near a top level competitive Pokemon player at this point. You are an awkward person to interview with. Yeah, I am. I mean, I know I've said this before, but I do have a certain amount of social anxiety that holds me back in everyday conversation. So this live stream has been 2 hours, 21 minutes, and 17 seconds of me doing my best to entertain you guys, and I hope that it's working out. So I appreciate you all sticking around this long. Mewtwo is in the game. No, unfortunately, Tyler the Goat, Mewtwo is not in the game. It is on the Silph Road Nest Atlas. I'm just going to add April Fools to this title right now because I don't want anyone else getting super mad. Do you have the YouTube play button? I actually do. I got a silver play button. I don't know where it is. Where is that? I'm not really one for like physical. What is it? It's like I guess it's a reward for an accomplishment. But the plaque itself doesn't mean a whole lot to me. The support, the continual support from the 100 to 200, sometimes even 300,000 people who watch each video is what really matters to me. So there it is. There's the play button right there. But again, the support really means a lot, you guys. Let's see. Mewtwo is receiving damage, someone says. Maybe I should try to refresh again. Dromp says if you can't get in, you can try to hard refresh. Just refresh your browser and you might make it in. What is your rating on Pokemon Duel? Let me tell you right now where I'm at. Get this game loaded. I have been playing a lot of Duel recently, actually. Scootfish says, as much as I want you to see my other chats, I'll settle for that my birthday channel shout out now. Hey, Scootfish, shout out to Scootfish. Birthday. When is your birthday? Happy birthday. Called Panic. $20 donation. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Because of you, Nick, I'm inspired to start a YouTube career. Thanks for everything you do to help us catch them all. That's awesome, man. It's always cool for me to hear that I inspired people to start something because, I know I talk about this a lot, but there are a few people who have inspired me to do what I do, and to hear that I'm able to do that for other people it's awesome, really. And for as difficult as it can be sometimes to read through hate comments, just hearing once in a while that someone is starting a YouTube channel or, whatever it is that they're doing because they were inspired by what I'm doing, totally drowns out all that hate. Or, I like to think it does, but sometimes you let it get to you. I'll be honest, it's an interesting thing reading through YouTube hate comments when all 2,000 to 5,000 of them are directed at you, because as you're reading through hate comments on someone else's video, sometimes it's just funny and you go, oh my god, these people are just commenting because they're bored and they have nothing else to do. But when someone comments on your video, no matter how ridiculous it is, even if it's something like, oh, I hate the way this guy says orange, there's like a half second where you sit and think to yourself, do I really say orange weird? So it's just a different thing when it's aimed at you. Duel. I'm loaded now. I am currently 24-24 is my current rating in Pokemon Duel. That's probably way too small for any of you to see. But 24-24. I'm highest league, Master League, pushing for 2,500. Shout out to Chicken. If you guys are enjoying Pokemon Duel, I really recommend checking out Chicken's videos. I pretty much watch all of his Pokemon Duel videos, and honestly, they're what's like kept me interested in the game up to this point. So his channel is in the sidebar on the channel page, in featured channels. So go check it out if you want some good Pokemon Duel content, good, consistent Pokemon Duel content. I gotta say, out of all the Pokemon Duel stuff that I've watched on YouTube, his is definitely the most enjoyable for me. I feel like he's a smart player. He tries out new things, new decks, so it keeps it interesting. And I mean, his commentary is just, it's good. The hardest thing for me when I was making the occasional Pokemon Duel video was just filling the dead space, because there's a lot of time that you spend waiting for an opponent to make a move or thinking about what your move is going to be, and he does a really good job of keeping you interested through all that, walking you through his thought process. So check it out if you enjoy Pokemon Duel. That's Chicken in the sidebar on the channel page. Let's see, more questions here. Alvin Castro, thank you, Nick, for what you're doing. Forget the hate. And hi, Cassie.
Hello.
She's over here. Hi. Alvin, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Nick, where are your relatives from the Philippines? I have family who's in Manila, around Manila. Quezon City is where the majority of my family lives. My grandfather's sister, so my great aunt, and her kids and their family are all mainly in Quezon City. My uncle Dom, who just left back to the Philippines a couple days ago, is in Alaminos, up north in the province near 100 Islands. I have a little bit of family, more distant family, in oh god, I can't even remember the name of the city now. What's the one? It's up in the mountains. It was my favorite city in the Philippines that we went to. What is it? I don't know. Someone help me out. The Philippines mountain city. It was my favorite one, and I'm totally blanking on the name. And someone might be saying it in the chat, but I can't see because my chat is not updating. I am half Filipino. All right, so I'm sort of making progress on the battle here. Shout out from Manila. Hey, shout out to Manila. 8,000 travelers. We're awaiting login. Mindanao, Baguio. That's it. It's Baguio. That was my yes, thank you to everyone who has reminded me of that. Baguio was my favorite place that we visited in the Philippines. I've never really been a beach person, so like getting up in the mountains like that was super cool to me. Hi Cassie, lots of hi Cassies. She says hi. What are you working on over there? Editing? Yeah. Are you working on your next video?
That too.
She's not working on her next video. She's doing some design work for some stuff that my cousin's doing. By the way, since I'm here just plugging stuff while we wait for this battle to come back up, my cousin Ariana, a while ago I shot a video for her for a poem that she wrote, and you guys might remember if you've watched all the videos consistently. But those videos are now going up on my cousin Dante's channel, Dante Bosco. He's been on the channel quite a few times, and I love watching people come to the conclusion or like realization that he's Rufio or like Prince Zuko. But if you go over to his channel, Dante Bosco, you can watch my cousin Ariana's poems. They're coming up as a series every Wednesday. They're posting a new one for like 5 weeks, and mine will be the last one. The one that I shot for her is the last one. So go check those out on Dante Bosco's channel. You can just search that. It'll come up. What else is going on? Shout out, please. Shout out to you, Real Reverse Gamer. We got Mr. Anderson. Hey, you were dropping hints on your next Hawaii trip when Mewtwo showed up. When are you headed back? And can you give a shout out to Greg and Steph from the Kitchener? From Kitchener? Kitchener? Shout out to Greg and Steph. To follow up, to finish that like train of thought. Hold on, let me fix my mic here. What was going on with Hawaii is that my family was talking about going again this year, but generally we only go to Hawaii once every 4 years. It's not like, we go every year. My immediate family, like my parents and my sisters, would go once every 4 years because my parents had a timeshare, or still have it, I think. But we really only get like 2 weeks every 4 years in Hawaii. But my dad's family has a timeshare that anyone can really use. My aunt's sort of in charge of it. And we were thinking about going again this year, but we all just went last year. My sister is saving money because she's trying to start traveling. She's actually going to the Philippines in November. She's graduating college this semester. This is her last semester of college, so she's saving up to do like this Southeast Asia trip with her boyfriend. I'm trying to save money to do more international travel to destinations that I haven't been to yet. My dad is trying to save money to finish his desert house, which I've been to here on the channel a long time ago, and we'll probably go out there again because he's making progress on it. So we're all kind of trying to save money, and we probably won't go back to Hawaii again this year. Probably not. So at the earliest, it would be next summer, but, no concrete plans on that quite yet. Funny Style Gomez. Hey, that Mewtwo just attacked me. Was that an attack animation? It looks like we're kind of getting in. I'm not completely into the battle, but the count's going up, so it seems like it's accepting connections, which is a good thing. If I attack, the HP is not really going down. I don't have a Pokemon here, but we're trying. Dromps in the Silph Road. They're all working hard. Anyway, Funny Style Gomez says, can I get a shout out to me and my kids, Ray and Gabby? Today's my birthday. Happy birthday, and shout out to the whole family. You don't have to send proof. I believe you. John Doe, shout out for my bae Aaron. Shout out to Aaron. Let's see. What happened to Silph Road? We broke it. You can blame me. The hashtag going around is blame Nick. So, sorry about that. What decks are you using in Pokemon Duel? I'll show you guys right now. See, I don't have a capture card set up, so I can't show you my phone screen. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make my video capture device a little bit bigger. And I'll try to show you here. Whoa. Position, size, center. All right, here's me, big in the middle of the screen. This is my current Pokemon Duel deck. This is what I've been using. It's a pretty decent success recently. Shuppet, of course, it's amazing for surround kills, sometimes for early cheese if you can get in there. Metagross is the best counter to this current meta with the Deoxys teams, the Reuniclus teams, because both of them are really relying on forcing respins. And honestly, I think Reuniclus is completely broken. It's crazy how strong it is. So having Metagross, his ability prevents your opponent, or prevents any ability that forces respins. So that really helps in the current meta. Heatran is a recent pull, but I really like it. I'll do this. It's been really good for me. Magma Slide is cool. It burns and forces him back. And then he's just generally pretty strong with his attacks. Greninja is another recent pull, but it's a good Pokemon. That's why you see it in a lot of top tier decks. As I've been leveling it up, I've been trying to expand its dodge piece, which I'm not sure if that's the recommended one, if you should do dodge or do Water Shuriken, the gold attack. But I think dodge is just generally a little better because you always survive with a dodge regardless. Gabite, is probably my favorite Pokemon in the game because it has Sand Veil. So basically it can't be attacked. Whenever someone tries to attack it, it just slips under. And that sets up some really sneaky plays if people either don't know that it has the ability, which isn't very common at the rank that I'm at, but also it just prevents you from being attacked. So like if they send their strongest Pokemon out, you can put Gabite in front of it, and they have to set up like 2 to 3 figures behind the Pokemon if they even want to attack with Gabite. So very good for that. And then that also evolves into Garchomp occasionally when I do have to force a battle with it. And then Latios. This is like the first EX that I pulled, and it's never come out of my deck. It's just all around a very strong Pokemon with a huge drawback. But that's my deck. I also run double hurdle jump just for shenanigans. And I'm not running X attack. I have double chance and Pokemon Switch are my other plates. I don't have goal block, unfortunately. What else is going on? I just can't believe 7,000 people are still here watching this. So thank you guys for sticking around through this kind of craziness. I wasn't expecting this stream to go on for 2.5 hours. If I'm being honest, Dromps told me the thing was supposed to start at like 6 or 7. Cassie's hungry. I'm hungry too. So here's the deal. We're gonna hold out for another 24 minutes, 26, 28 minutes. At 9 o'clock, my time. Can you see that? All right. Anyway, it's 8:32. At 9 o'clock my time, I'm going to end the stream so we can go eat. Hopefully, Dromps and the Silph Road get the Mewtwo battle worked out by then, so we can all enjoy that. That's what we're really here for. But if it doesn't happen by then, Dromps, I'm sorry. I need to eat. Snacks is hungry too. Hi, Snacks. A lot of people saying hi to you, dude. Why can't we connect to the website? The problem is that there are so many of us trying to connect to the website right now. They're currently trying to upgrade servers and get everything set there so that it can handle the amount of people trying to take part in this battle right now. Suzanne Clay, thank you, first of all, for the donation. And Social Anxiety People Unite. Yep. Thank you for all you do, Nick. My daughter and I have played daily since release. We've also been watching since you had a few hundred subs. That's awesome. Thank you for your awesome content. And thank you for watching. Just order a pizza. Just order a pizza? Cassie doesn't look like she likes that idea. Carbs, she said. That's true. What do you want to eat? Anyone have suggestions? Please don't flood the chat with food suggestions. It's too late. I already asked. It's too late. Alma, thank you for the donation. Hi, Nick and Cassie. Will you guys be going to the Long Beach Grand Prix next weekend? Actually, yes. Yes, I will be at the Grand Prix, and Cassie will be too. Yeah, she will. We'll be there. Might have some fun stuff planned to shoot for the channel as well. Order Chinese, Uber Eats, Grubhub, salad, Chinese, ramen, In-N-Out. In-N-Out? That's still carbs.
Eat In-N-Out properly.
And Cassie's mad that I don't eat burgers at In-N-Out anymore. I just get the grilled cheese. But, you know, honestly, I'm okay usually eating In-N-Out meat because it's fairly responsibly sourced, but I've just gotten used to eating the grilled cheese, and I'm okay with it now. Lots of Asian food suggestions, which, you know, it's a good suggestion. All right, I'm talking so much that my throat is starting to hurt, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get, oh, Cassie's gonna get me water. Isn't she the best? Thank you. She looked at me like she didn't believe that I appreciate her getting water for me. Get In-N-Out protein style. I like the bun too much. Cassie gets a protein style. Occasionally I'll get it. Have you ever gotten the grilled cheese protein style? It's just like lettuce filled with cheese, and honestly, it's pretty good. She doesn't look like she would enjoy it, but it's pretty good. Live Mewtwo battle, April Fools, and extra parentheses, waiting for the battle to start. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep updating this stream name. Chicken Alfredo. She said no. Shake Shack? We don't have Shake Shack out here. And I'll be honest, In-N-Out is a lot better than Shake Shack. Oh yeah, that's good. I'm not going to be able to talk for like a day after this. What else is going on? Eat some roadkill. Probably won't be doing that. But my first screen name ever on the internet was Roadkill. Not sure why. I'm not sure why I picked that, but okay, something's happening. Let me put my camera back in the corner. Properties, I gotta change the size here. Make it kind of small again. And then get back down in the corner. Is there a faster way to do this? You know what? I'm just going to stay right here. Okay. Enter your username. I don't know if it's actually working, but we're going to try. Go. It's not working. But, I mean, at least something happened. It might work eventually. I'll just keep trying every once in a while. Breakfast burrito. I do actually love breakfast burritos. I feel like I don't share that enough on the channel, how much I actually eat breakfast burritos. And Cassie can totally vouch for this, but I do eat a lot of breakfast burritos. Garuku Blue Moon. How do you record Go while hunting down Pokemon? I use an app called AZ Screen Recorder. It's on Android. I don't know what you need to do on iOS. Dromps said sorry about the late start. It's all good, man. If you're still watching, Dromps, don't even trip. This has actually been honestly kind of fun. My first ever live stream. And I feel like I'm getting a little bit more comfortable with it. So hopefully more live streams like this. Try to do some live Q&A in the future. Although these questions are coming in so fast today that I don't know if I'd be able to keep up. Whataburger is awesome. Whataburger's okay. I'll be honest, the first time I went to Whataburger, my friend that I went with got food poisoning and spent the next day throwing up. So that's kind of been my experience with Whataburger. I've been reluctant to try it again since. Just joined the party. What's up? Hey man, we're just hanging out. The Silph Road's working on getting this Mewtwo battle up for us for the big grand finale of today's April Fool's shenanigans. MVP's Grill. Actually, that's a great suggestion, Robert Rodriguez. Have we been to MVP's? No. I just ate chicken last night, though. Cassie made me this amazing Hainan chicken rice. I don't know if I can eat a burger today. Too much meat already. But MVP's, if you're anywhere near Long Beach, check out MVP's. Really good burgers. Planks are dry says, hey Nick, you pronounce orange perfectly. Thank you. I appreciate that. How do you think the legendaries will be introduced? Team related, how would you like them to be introduced? Love you, bye. Greetings from the Netherlands. So the way that I think, honestly, that they're going to do it, based on the trailer, and that's the inspiration for what we're doing here with this Silph Road Mewtwo battle, they had Mewtwo at Times Square, and, a bunch of people rushed into Times Square to battle the Mewtwo together. And I feel like it's going to be something like that, where they'll announce ahead of time, we're going to have this event at this location. And this is part of the reason that it's taken so long for them to actually do this, is because with the amount of people that would actually travel for it, that's a really difficult thing to plan. If you honestly think about 100,000 people came to Ishinomaki during the 2-week span of the Lapras event. If they announced a Mewtwo event, can you imagine how many people would actually show up for that? It's just a difficult thing to coordinate. So I think they'll probably have smaller events around the world and try to spread them out so that a lot of people get the opportunity to go to them. And they have sort of walks set up that they do with Ingress. For Ingress events, a lot of people come together and they plan out a route that everyone just kind of like walks together and plays a game. I'm not sure exactly what else they do because I only played Ingress for like, I made it to level 3, I think. But I'm expecting them to announce these things where you'll go to a specific location, and I know it sucks because some people can't travel, but that's always kind of been the case with this game, and it's always going to be that way because it is the first AR game, real-world game at this scale. So you'll have to go there and sign up, and as a way of proving that you're actually there, you'll sign up at a table, you'll get a code, and that code will give you access to the event, which, I mean, from the trailer, it could be something like everyone battling against the one legendary Pokemon there. The same way that you can team up with people to battle in a gym, they might just have, you know, Mewtwo show up and everyone tries to battle it like we're doing here on the Silph Road sooner or later. So yeah, that's how I think legendary events are going to work. And I don't know. I mean, the team logos are the legendary birds, but I don't think they'll limit it so that you can only get the bird from your team, because then you could never complete your Pokédex unless someone was willing to trade you their legendary bird, which is probably unlikely because really you can only get one. Unless you go to multiple events around the country or around the world, I guess, you could probably get more than one. So anyway, those are my thoughts on legendaries. I think it would be cool. But I also think it would be cool for them to just like hide a legendary somewhere. Like somewhere so far out of the way that you would just have to like get lucky to find it. Like on the top of a mountain. Just a random mountain. And yeah, I just think it would be cool to just have like one legendary every once in a while show up in a very remote location, and once one person catches it, it's done. You just have to get super lucky. James Mont, should we use a dark type Pokemon against Mewtwo? Well, in the case of the Silph Roads battle, Dromps kind of clued me in when we were talking earlier, and he said that every attack, no matter which Pokemon you choose, is going to deal 1 damage to the Mewtwo. So really just choose your favorites when the battle starts and make sure you're dodging, because Mewtwo is going to deal a lot of damage to your Pokemon. So really it's about cooperation in this case, and I think with legendary events it'll probably be the same way, where you know, it's going to take a lot of people to take down the Mewtwo. Ashton Wyatt, shout out to Joel. He just got his citizenship and he has the dankest memes straight out of Lyell Town. Keep it picante. Oh my god, I'm picking... it's moving. Shout out to Joel. Congratulations, man. Welcome to the United States. Alright, so here's the deal. Pick your fighter, select the Pokemon to battle with. I can't really scroll down and I don't want to like type right now, so I'm going to choose some of my favorites. I'll pick a Sandshrew. And I think this part's probably going to move slow as well. So I'll click the Sandshrew and then I'll wait. And I think this is how it's going to go for the rest of the night, is that we're going to take this one step at a time. Do you have to be signed up to an account to play? For this battle, you actually don't. Once you get into the battle, it'll just ask you to create a username, and you can play. You don't have to have a Reddit account or anything. So if you're lucky enough to get in, and as Dromps and the Silph team continue working on it, hopefully more people will be, you know, will be playing. Cannot pick the Pokemon, stuck there. Yeah, me too. I mean, it seems like, you know, it sends the command to the server that you're trying to pick the Pokemon, and then eventually it'll get back to you. Nick, thanks for the live stream. It helped me pick up subs and views. Hey, great. Glad to hear it. Congratulations. Hey, Nick, I watched you from day one. You're the inspiration for starting a channel. Hey, I appreciate it, man. I'm glad to hear it. What is the best gym defender other than Blissey? It's probably Snorlax. Snorlax is I think the second most difficult Pokemon to beat. Snacks is over here jumping up and down. He's happy to hear it. He's not really a fighter though. He just likes to watch basketball and eat. But he eats really healthy, so that's probably why he's not getting any tubbier. I'm in the battle. You're in? Not me. I'm reading that in chat. Someone's in the battle. That's awesome. Should I always evolve wonders over everything else? That's top tier IV appraisals. I mean, generally, I don't evolve a Pokemon unless it is in the top tier. The exception is like special Pokemon. The first Sandshrew that I caught, I evolved that, even though it wasn't high IVs. The Eevee that I caught at my grandfather's grave that I named after my grandfather, I evolved that, and it's actually the one that I powered up. It's the Jolteon that I use now, and he ended up getting Thundershock Thunderbolt, which wasn't its best moveset before Gen 2 came out, but now it is its best. So that's really cool that I get to use a Pokemon that kind of like means something to me, reminds me of my grandfather. So in most cases, evolve the ones with high IVs, but honestly, evolve the ones that you like. Michael Mallory, did you get my message about cables? I didn't, actually, but if you have suggestions for this cable management, I would love to hear them. How will you dodge if it's so laggy? That's a good question. It'll probably be a lot like Pokemon Go's laggy gym battles. But hopefully once they get their server up to the point where they want it, it'll be good. But we are running out of time here. Coming up on dinner time, you guys. So good. Let's see. Should I get a Go Plus? The game is getting boring. I mean, if the game's getting boring for you, probably don't invest $35 in it. But I do like having my Go Plus, which should be connected right now, but it's not. It's just nice to always be getting distance if you have it connected. That's one of my favorite things about it, is that no matter what I'm doing, even if I'm not actively playing the game, if I don't have the game open, I'm gaining distance to hatch eggs, you know, to earn those candies. That's really the best thing about it. I don't use it too often to catch Pokemon because, I mean, if I'm doing something else, then I'll do it in the background. But if I'm really playing the game, I'll have the phone on and play that way. California Dad Honda Tech says, first of all, thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. What's up, Nick and Cassie? Love your channel. Just about to hit level 33 myself. I have something I'll be mailing for you guys in your new place. David, at California Daddy on the gram. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Honda Tech. My dad is also a Honda Tech and California Dad, so that's interesting. His name is not David, though. I'll keep an eye out for that, though. Carl McHenry. Can't wait for each video, no matter the content. Planning on moving into the city, Dallas, to find more stuff to do and more Pokestops. I like Dallas. Been to Dallas. I saw Above and Beyond play in Dallas. But I have to say, Dallas Airport is the most confusing airport to ever drive through to try to like pick someone up or like leave the airport. Very difficult airport to navigate. Thrillakilla07. Love your videos. Very helpful information for me getting better at Pokemon Go. Just about to hit level 30. Can I get a shout out? Yes, you can. Thrillakilla07. Thank you for the donation. Where did you learn to edit? No one really taught me like creatively editing. I learned the technical part of it at my old job. Just editing, like creating DVDs for dance studios. So basically I worked at a competition. The dancers would come in and dance. We would record all their dances and then make a DVD out of it. And that's where I learned to edit, which is really just cutting, putting clips together, like fixing audio, really basic stuff. But the creative part, like the storytelling part, the drone stuff, it all came from watching creators, filmmakers, just watching content that I enjoy and sort of extracting what I enjoyed from that and really thinking about why I liked the things that I liked and then applying that to what I was doing. So, I mean, learning to fly a drone was really just from watching Casey Neistat fly a drone. And then also from seeing other people fly drones and seeing parts where I would go, oh, that didn't look so good, so I'll learn to avoid that. Yeah, it's really just watch people that you like in anything, not just with editing, but if you're a creator in any sense, watch people that you like, pay attention to what they're doing, learn from it, and also try to understand why you like what they're doing. Cassie's feet. What about him? Have you seen Above and Beyond's acoustic show? Yes, I have. I saw the first acoustic show, the one that was only in LA. Well, first it was only in London. And then when they brought it to LA, of course I jumped on it. But the second, when they did the acoustic tour for the second acoustic album, that same weekend that it was in LA, we were at Lightning in a Bottle, which is a music festival. And my favorite music festival, honestly. It was just super chill. Really fun festival. So yes, I have seen Above and Beyond's acoustic show, and I loved it. It's not a plane, it's a building. Yeah, I think the plane was probably like a server error with the sprite. It should be a building on the Silph Road. How old are you? I am 27, and I really have to think about it every time because it's not like, I don't know, I guess it's just not a big part of my identity.
I was like, I'm 25.
Yeah, Cassie doesn't know how old she is either. We're both like that. We're like, we don't really think about it, you know? I have friends who are like, you know, young. I have friends who are still in, do I have friends? I don't really have friends who are still in high school. But I have friends who are like, you know, early 20s. I have friends who are in their 40s. It's just a number, honestly. I mean, I hang out with Chance, and he's 10.
Brother.
He is my brother. But honestly, let's see. James Roden, are you into Magic the Gathering? I've always liked Magic, and I really appreciate it from like a design standpoint. It was my favorite card game. I moved quickly from the Pokemon TCG into Magic in like 5th grade, because I feel like the Pokemon TCG it's not like great. It's not super fun for me to play, but Magic, oh my god, the complexity in that game, the flavor, the design, the overall balance, just everything about Magic as a game is amazing to me. With that said, I haven't played in a while. Every once in a while, I'll jump on like Magic Online and just do a quick Phantom draft, because I don't have the time, or like I don't want to invest the time or money into like Standard or you know, any other rotating format, or even the Eternal formats where it costs thousands of dollars to even be competitively viable. But I do enjoy Magic. I just haven't kept up recently. Carl McHenry, I'm also a graphic designer and would love to help make some graphics for the channel. I do have a business email. It's on the channel's About page. There's a button that says for business inquiries, and please keep it to business inquiries. If you guys send like general Q&A questions to the email, I'm not going to answer those there. I get enough emails as it is. So business inquiries, definitely send them over. If you want to talk about art, I would love to. I'd like to get a new banner made probably. Aaron Grass, hey Nick, do you notice it's hard to connect Go Plus, or is it just my phone? I have Android. Every once in a while I'll have problems with it. Recently I was having a lot of issues, and I found out that it was just my battery was low, but the low battery icon wasn't showing anymore. So if you are having problems, try changing your battery. It could help. But for the most part, it's okay. It disconnects every once in a while. Ryan Kane, hey Nick, sorry the notes got cut off on the pins I sent you, but it said you can rock the Zapdos pin to support Instinct. Awesome. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I do have a nice pin collection growing. Check out some of these pins that Cassie has got for me. There's this one, very small, but if anyone knows what that is, leave it in the chat right now, and you get a massive shout out from me. Here's more of my pin collection. You see those? Obviously, I got the Trainer Tips pin. First edition, never coming back into production. So if you got one, congratulations. If you missed out, I'm sorry. But we do have more coming soon. Like I said, team color pins are coming eventually within the next couple weeks. The Office, yep. You guys got it. Shout out to everyone who said The Office. That is Dwight's stapler in Jell-O. I also have, let's see, this Ninja Turtles Squirtle in disguise. Got the Bulbasaur. That is a Chinese bow on Bulbasaur's back. And then this one. This is This is honestly like the coolest pin that I've ever seen, and Cassie got this one for me as well. Check it out. It's a Pokédex, but it opens up. Amazing. How much did this pin cost? $20. Most expensive pin ever. And look at this. Number 3 out of 100. An early adopter of this new technology. The thing about this, though, is that since it's so big, it's really heavy. And it doesn't stay on things very well. But it is an awesome pin. What are your plans after Pokemon Go? Fresh Tech TV. Shout out to Fresh Tech TV. I mean, the plan is really to just keep creating, regardless of whether it's focused on Pokemon Go or something else. To continue traveling and just taking advantage of whatever opportunities present themselves to me. And that's typically like the way that I've gone about my life, is just whenever something opens up, I'll try it. I'll take the opportunity, and that's pretty much gotten me to where I am now. You know, I could go back so far through my history of just like things that have come up that maybe might not have made sense for me to do in the moment. They didn't have anything to do with what I was really trying to accomplish, but in some way they help move you a little closer to something. And, you know, Casey Neistat talks about it, calls it the Tarzan method, where you're trying to get from point A to point B in a straight line, but sometimes you got to go this way, sometimes you got to go this way, but you're always just moving a little bit closer. So the answer to that question is whatever comes up is what I'm planning on doing next. Neeson L says, "Hi Nick, I've been watching your videos for a few months. I intentionally play indoor and take advantage of GPS drift. Would you consider this cheating?" I mean, I do it here. I haven't done it very much recently. It's definitely not cheating. It's more of like an exploit, which is a thing that happens in every game. There's always things that you can take advantage of, and it's not against terms of service. It's just a limitation of the hardware that we play with. So until AR advances to the point where GPS drift isn't an issue, I don't really have a problem with GPS drift being a thing. Seems like some of you are getting into this battle, and I'm really close to ending this stream, unfortunately, because we need to go eat soon. Dromps, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I couldn't make it. Hopefully, in the next 2 to 3 minutes, this will open up and I can get through. I'm still trying to select my Sandshrew. Eric. Shout out to Eric. "I have been watching your videos from the start. I love them and appreciate your passion. Do you have guesses on what the gym rework will look like?" I really don't. It seems like, you know, they're saying they want to encourage more cooperation, meaning they're going to design it in a way that sort of, I hope it doesn't force you to play with other people, but encourages that. So maybe like increased rewards for playing with other people as an incentive, but there are a lot of people who don't, you know, have any friends that play the game. A lot of people who play alone. So if they changed it so that you had to play with people in order to accomplish anything, I think that's absolutely the wrong move, because there are a lot of people who wouldn't be able to participate in that. I don't see it becoming a turn-based battle system. I think from what I've heard, from like behind the scenes stuff, from industry folks, people that I've talked to, the Pokemon Company really wanted to differentiate Pokemon Go from the main series in terms of the battle system, and they wanted it to be an action battle system. When I say action, I use that term loosely, but it's probably not going to become a turn-based battle system, in my opinion, and that is based on things that I've heard from people who supposedly know what they're talking about. Planks are dry. "Hey Nick, it's me again. What will your other channel be about? Best regards, Bradley. P.S. Enjoy your dinner. What will Master Chef Cassie make?" I don't think she's making anything. We're going out to eat. The other channel, it'll sort of just be my channel. I guess you could call it sort of vlogging, but not so much vlogging. Basically, it's going to be a place for me to do whatever I feel like doing. You know, I want to try to keep this focused on Pokemon Go. I know that Pokemon Go a lot of times makes up a very small percentage of what a video actually is. And there are some people who don't enjoy that aspect of it, and obviously there are a lot of you who do enjoy the vlogging aspect of it. So the Pokemon Go videos are going to remain the same, but the second channel will be more about me doing other things not related to Pokemon Go. So I have a couple ideas for stuff that I want to work on. It's not going to be daily uploads. It'll just be like stuff that I work on over the weekend. You know, when I'm taking my time off from uploading to Trainer Tips, I'll be working on stuff for the other channel. And they'll be like longer projects, maybe not longer than a Trainer Tips video, but the editing will take longer. There'll be more production involved in it. So stay tuned for that. Yanni Christopoulos, always check your channel for info on Pokemon Go and enjoy your vlogging in between. Thank you, man. Thanks for the entertainment. And thank you, Yanni, for supporting and for the donation. I appreciate it. Mr. Anderson, Nick, everyone is telling you to pick 6 Pokemon. Yeah, but pick one? Okay. Something happened. Oh, God. Join combat in 5 seconds. What happened? Did I pick 6 Sandshrews? Now I'm stuck. Everyone says pick 6. Was I doing it wrong this entire time? Patrick Yu. Hey, Nick, here's a link to where I'm at. Keep up the good work. Also go to Nate M. Cool's Reddit. Where I'm at. Kind of interesting. Please check it out. Thanks for the donation, man. I don't know what happened here. I'm back on the username screen. Oh, jeez. I messed up. Can't believe it. Ipedia. Shout out to everything you do, Nick. You're the man. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Mike Stacy, thank you for the donation. David Pruitt. Shout out to Michelle from Danville. Thanks, man. And John Wiggins. I bought a pin but never got it. Any ideas? Yeah, I talked about this a little earlier in the stream. If you ordered a pin from the last batch and it hasn't arrived yet, send me an email to the business email that's in the About page on the channel page, the About section of the channel page. I always point as if like, I don't know, where's the... Go to the channel page, the business email is there. Send me an email because we had some issues with the site that we were using to sell the pins, and a lot of people's orders didn't actually make it to us. So I've been getting quite a few emails from people saying they never got their pins, and it's because we never got an order confirmation. So if you ordered a pin and you didn't get it, send me your order confirmation to the business email in the description, not in the description, on the About page of the channel, and we'll make sure you get your pin. I can't get in. Okay, so look, I'm back here. I'm gonna pick 6 Pokemon because that's what you guys told me to do. Where's Snorlax? Snorlax. I can't scroll down. I don't really want to search. Who else do I like? Parasect. Yep. Why not? Gen 2 might as well. Pick a legendary bird because that's what I think I'm. You know. Is that 6? Ditto. See, I'm clicking on all these Pokemon. Nothing's happening. Good try though, guys. Mr. Anderson. I got that message already, but thank you, man. Whoa, Benji for OSN. Thank you so much for the donation, man. I appreciate it. Keep up the good work. Love your vids. Thank you. Junpei151. Keep up the good work. Really good stuff, man. I watch you every day. Finished my North America decks before the event ended. Finally got a Lapras. Congratulations. I had to go all the way to Japan to get mine. The Totodile Hunter. Hey, Nick, you've inspired me to start a travel channel as a way to gain inspiration for my artwork, so thank you. Awesome, dude. I'm so glad to hear that. By the way, what mic do you use to vlog? Where's my camera? Oh, here it is. Just on the the iPad, the tripod back there. shooting some long lens creeper shots, time lapses actually. But this is the mic. It's a Sony ECS, what is it? ECM XYST1M. And I'll be honest, I hate it. I use it because it's the only mic that I can use with my camera, the A6300. This page just moved, right? Let me just pick some Pokemon. Just click around. Nope, nothing's happening. So anyway, my camera does not have a microphone input. There's no adapter to use a microphone with it. The only thing I can do is use Sony's like special hot shoe, and this is the only mic that, well, it's like the best mic option that I have. I'm thinking about upgrading or switching to, is there something in the lens? An A6500, which is like the updated bigger brother of this. It's like the same body, but you know, it's a little newer, a little faster, and also has that mic input. And I think that's what Casey Neistat's vlogging with now, actually. So shout out to Casey, but I was using the A6 series first. See that? I inspired him. Just kidding. I'm not that much of a narcissist. Maybe. Christopher Pace. Thank you, man, for the Australian donation. I don't know what the exchange rate is, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Jesse Moore. Hey, Nick, loving the stream. I would love to see more. Yeah, man. I mean, honestly, I'm enjoying it. Even though this Mewtwo battle isn't really working out. And I've been waiting 3 hours for it. Oh, it's well after 9 now. All right, guys. I'm going to have to shut it down. But I appreciate all of you coming out. I feel like I'm so close to getting in, but it's just not quite working for me. And we are getting very hungry. What do you want to eat? I tell you what, when you decide what to eat, that's when we'll go. So she's getting up. She's trying to figure it out. So I'll hang out for a little bit longer with you guys here. Elsherdu. Nick, love your vids so much. The angles you catch are incredible. Also, sorry about my Rockets stealing Gordon and Anderson from you. You know, I'll be honest, I'm not too upset about losing Eric Gordon, but Ryan Anderson I really liked on the Pelicans. Though I understand why they kind of let him go and didn't re-sign him, because it is a little difficult for them to play him alongside Anthony Davis. But I liked him. Sad to see Ryan Anderson go. Fun guy. I really enjoyed his personality off the court as well. Eric Gordon, I'll be honest, for someone who was on a max contract, I was not happy with his performance sometimes.
Do you want to walk or you want to drive?
We can walk or drive, whatever. It's up to you. Whatever you want to do. You pick and we'll go. Drake Anglin. Looks like Giovanni is taking damage. Dang, I can't even get there. Dromps, help me. Give me like priority access. Nick, you should make your Q&A and mails a live stream. I am going to try to do live Q&As every once in a while. It is, I mean, it's honestly, it's fun. It's a little nerve-wracking at first, but I'm getting used to it now. Are you going to Anime Expo in LA? Do you think there may be legendaries at LA Anime Expo or San Diego Comic-Con, considering it's the 1-year mark of Pokemon Go's release? I don't think that they'll do their legendary events in conjunction with like another event, because it would probably completely overshadow the event. Something like San Diego Comic-Con is huge. And there's already so many people in San Diego to begin with for Comic-Con that adding a legendary Pokemon on top of that, I think would just be way too much for the city to handle. So I don't think they'll combine it with any other existing events. It'll probably be standalone events. And I wasn't planning on going to Anime Expo. But who knows? I don't know. My cousin Dante, as a voice actor and, you know, just a general pop culture name, goes to cons quite often. So every once in a while I'll tag along with him. So if he's going to AX this year, I might be there a day or two. The lady writes, would you please say goodnight to Jaden and Samaya? Absolutely. Jaden and Samaya, good night. Thank you for tuning in. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, maybe, in the next video. It's tomorrow. No, there's no video tomorrow because today's my day off. But here I am, live streaming for the last 3 hours, 14 minutes. You know where to go?
Yeah.
Where are we going?
Some like hole-in-the-wall Thai restaurant.
Pandanus Leaf. Cool. All right. Thai food for dinner. That's going to be it, you guys. I'm sorry I couldn't actually get into the battle. I would have loved to do that and have it here on the channel for the stream replay for anyone who missed out on today's Team Rocket takeover. Happy April Fool's Day. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for tuning into the stream, and definitely be doing this a little more frequently. Good night, guys.